Surfing through the crowd, I can't hear a sound. I still wish we were living in the 90s. I wasn't even born in the 90s. I am a young Sumer who's turning 20 in like not even a month. Dude, I'm becoming an old man. I'm nearly 20. And yet I'm no different than I was when I was 14 years old. At least as far as like maturity. Hello, chat. That is a wild one to start out with. Ooh, and we're going to talk about a man who likes them young. Perfect segue. Boys, fellas, women, non-binaries, whoever the fuck. Today, we're going to react to the full downfall of DrDisrespect, as the title says. Because I've been farming the man too much for content, so now we're actually going to watch a full-blown documentary that's an hour and 22 minutes on the downfall, the rise, the fall, everything in between of DrDisrespect himself. But before we do that, there is one thing I need to do. There is one thing I need to do. Because, okay, I'm gonna wait for the drop. I recently did a video where I disproved a lot of allegations, and that worked not as well as I thought. All right, you guys still don't believe me because you never fucking will believe me. But the video got good views. You know, clickbaiting and dressing up as a woman are the two things that I found out give me the most views. So that's just what I should do nowadays. All right, start my femboy era and clickbaiting that I'm having allegations. Easy peasy. I mean, it wasn't even really clickbait because they were very serious allegations. But there was actually one that I didn't get to disprove. And it's the allegation, or the rumor, that I am a shit gamer. Now, to be clear, you're actually not wrong. If you watch back any of my Fortnite streams, oftentimes I put the win at stake. Or I put something at stake to get a win in like an hour. Or I'm gonna have to dress up as DrDisrespect, or fucking, what was the other one? Oh yeah, the one where I had to dress up as a woman. That was because I lost a bet in Fortnite. I think it was even a double or nothing, where I had an hour to beat it, otherwise I would have to wear my Misty costume again. And then I did a double or nothing where it was like, okay, now I have 2 hours to get a win, and if I don't do it, I'll have to wear the maid costume with the pink anime wig and shit like that. I did not win. In those 2 whole hours, I did not get a single victory royale. I got close many times, but I never fucking won. I am a shit Fortnite gamer. I'm shit at multiplayer games, FPS games, all that shit. But if there's one thing I am good at, it's FODdying games, okay? At the end of the day, I am a Ludwig clone. I am the Timo version of Ludwig. That's an allegation I actually can't disprove. I'll give you credit there. You got me beat on that one, all right? You've beat me there. And I beat myself, huh? But with that in mind, I am still pretty damn good at Mario games, which I have proven. I beat Mario in Yahtzee. All right, I'm a god at Mario Kart. I just have to get my capture card to work so I can finally stream that, because for some reason, shit's not working. You'd think it was from Temu or something. And FODdy in games, I'm actually pretty good at as well. And what better way to prove that than by taking it back to the classic. The one that started it all. Getting over it. And proving to you guys that I can still beat it. Alright? So let's fucking do it. Alright, I think I need some epic music for this. Alright? Here we go, fellas. Getting over it. The classic game that is. Also, I feel like... Here we go. We wake up in a cauldron with an axe. Look at this stud. Might want to turn out the audio a little bit, though. Whoop. There we go. Okay, missed that one, but that's fine. This game is actually one of the better fighting games in my opinion, because it's one of the ones I can do. The movement is just so smooth. I really like it. Once you get the hang of it, this game is actually like really easy. Well, it's not easy. I'm just a pro. What up, Glass? You've joined to some epic gameplay here. All right, we are gonna do what the title says. Don't worry. But I did want to, because you know, I recently disproved a lot of allegations, and one of the ones that I didn't get to disprove was that I'm a shit gamer. Which I am a shit gamer, but not when it comes to fighting games. And I'm gonna prove that by taking it back to the classic, the one that started it all. Get out of here with that coffee cup. Oh! Did you see that? Okay, that was sick. That was epic. You have to give it to me. That was pretty epic. Holy shit. The first time I ever streamed this game, I was actually drunk. I was shirtless, drunk, and I was screaming and crying and throwing up and singing songs about how much the game sucked. It was a wild experience. I think there's still clips of it online. You should have worn the DrDisrespect costume for this stream. It has not arrived yet. I'll wear it for a special occasion. Someday. Someday. I think I also have to grow out the mustache. I mean, I could buy one, but it is more epic if I grow out the mustache for the bit. April Fool's next month. Imagine. Imagine. Okay. Now, can I pull off this skip? I've seen people do it. I used to be able to do it, but I don't got it in me anymore like I used to. So, no. Nearly, nearly, nearly. When did DrDisrespect get his PhD? I mean, the man's fucking old, so probably years and decades ago, even. I don't think he took any majors, though. He prefers minors. Plus, he's not a doc anymore. He went from a doc file to a PDF file. Okay, fuck it. This is taking way too long. I can't do that skip. All right, we're just going to take the long way. Fine. I have to prove to you guys that I'm a god gamer anyway, so we're not doing no skips here. I have to prove to you guys that I can actually do this the right way, the way it was intended. What's that child doing up there? Get him away. Good one? I stole it. Like I do with most things. Ah! Why did that scare me? God damn it, man. He has a major problem? Ah, a minor one. A minor inconvenience. Fragile? Yeah, I like my ego. Streaming made me depressed. Because you guys destroy my ego all the time. Oh! What happened there? Alright, security camera. Fuck that security camera. Okay, close one, but I saved it. Alright, good save, good save, good save. Okay. Hold on, I need... What's another good epic song? This one. This one. You can't go wrong with JoJo music. What are you going to do for the DrDisrespect segment? I found a whole documentary that's like an hour and 22 minutes long about the rise and fall of the doc. And I'm very intrigued to watch it. Because I feel like I know most of it, but I still think it's an entertaining and fascinating downfall to witness again. React Sandy stream? Yeah. See, I'm not even really a gamer anymore. I just react to shit now. Oh, God. How the turns have tabled! I used to make fun of reaction YouTubers back in the day, saying it was lazy content. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Ludwig would be proud. He'd be even more proud if I shaved my head like him. I'm no longer a clone. First he went ginger, and then he shaved his head, alright? I'm not gonna commit that much. Well, maybe shaving the head. I've done that before. But going ginger? No way, Jose. Okay, I'm sorry. I insulted gingers and the game punished me. I'm sorry. It was a joke. Jesus Christ. Relax, liberals. It's called dark humor. When Ludwig retires, you'll be the one to fill the gap in the market. See? Mogul moves. Mogul moves. What happened there? Jesus Christ. You ain't beating the ginger hating allegations? No, I love all hair colors. Even the ones that are wrong. Why is there a balloon there? Did you see the Jack Black Minecraft action figure? It looks hella creepy. Oh god. They're already making merch. No, actually. In London, you could get Doritos and, well, obviously you can, but on the Dorito packets, they were advertising the Minecraft movie. And it was just so fucking funny to see Jack Black as Steve on a fucking Doritos bag. That shit was cursed as hell. I love Jack Black, seen him live, but he's never gonna live this down. Okay, can I not do the fucking skip? Come on. It looks exactly like what DrDisrespect was accused of. Oh dear. Oh dear. I saw from Keemstar's tweet. Oh god. Fuck. Nope. Ah! No! Alright, this is just for the YouTube video. Alright, we just started. I got the JoJo music to prepare myself. Oh no, I had to get the part with the coffee cup in. Oh, that was so sick. Anyway, making our way back up. Not back up, just up for the first time. React to it after this? React to what? Keemstar's tweet? No, I don't want to give that fucker any more attention. I thought he was supposed to retire like 3 years ago, but he never did. He's a scammer, just like me. Alright, you know what? It's because the music's stressing me out. We need the chill music. You know what? Let's just have the music in the game. The music in the game is just insulting. Wow.
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees.
What are these lyrics? Down in the jail on my knees. Are you implying what I think you're implying? Why am I throwing so hard? I'm good at this game, usually. Do you hate Keemstar too? Everyone does. Anyone with a functioning brain. Come on!
Let's go time, boys. Hey, buddy. Lord, Lord, Lord.
He fell off? Yeah, good. Of course he did. Nobody cares to watch him anymore. If you want to keep up with drama and news, there's thousands of other slob channels that do it better. How long is this fucking song gonna continue? Get back to chill piano music. Jesus Christ.
Calm down, boy, calm down.
Saw us tweet on the H3 podcast? Oh, God. H3, H3.
Hey.
I mean, come on. I'm just too good. Okay. We do need... Ooh, I got a good song.
My motivation is to...
Keem and Ethan are on two sides of the same coin, literally. Literally.
I haven't liked the way it's been going, so I decided I'd make another record. Can I give all these people the finger?
Alright, this song is really good. If I was... I'm also disproving the allegations. If I was short, I would not play this song. Because friendly fire will not be tolerated.
Okay, I'm real sorry.
If it would start... I hate, like, music videos on YouTube where they have an entire, like, fucking movie before the music video starts. Just get to the song! Nobody cares. I hate this segment! It's so shit!
Short people got no reason. Short people got
No reason to live.
people got no reason to live. They got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little nose, tiny little teeth. They wear platform shoes on their nasty little feet. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Short people are just the same as you and I. It's a wonderful world. All men are brothers until the day they die. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody to love. They got the baby.
Ooh. Randy Newman was dissing short people before it was even cool. I used to hate Keemstar a lot, but he's definitely not as bad as people who've done illegal stuff like Dr. Diddy and James Charles. No, he's not a child diddler, but he is still a piece of shit. What game is this? It's Getting Over. You don't know Getting Over It? Damn. I really am getting old, man. It's bad. It's bad. I'm no longer a teenager in... I can't count, but on the 22nd of March, so we're like a few weeks away. I also feel very old because I have a lot of friends who are like 16, 17 years old. Everyone keeps calling me Unk. Your femboy era video got hella views. See, that's what I'm saying. Clickbaiting allegations and dressing up as a femboy gets good views. All right. I think now we can pause the music. We can pause the music for a bit. Let's just have the music in the game, if there is any. Otherwise, we'll just stay quiet for a bit. I also hate this section. It's so shit. You have to be so precise, and if you're even just a little bit off, well, too bad. You ain't getting up there. See, that's... Kinda laggy, is it? It shouldn't be. I don't know if it's just me. Probably is. Probably just have shit internet. Why does he grunt like that? The video, not the game? Yeah, but it's fine for me. So, it's probably your internet that just sucks. Dude, I'm actually gonna fucking lose it. This fucking hat! I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. This segment pisses me off. I hate it so much. You have to be so precise with this goddamn jump. And if you're even just a little bit off, he gets fucked. Hard. I don't know if he can. I don't even know if he has an ass. He's just all upper body. Giant fucking skill issue. When are we watching the Dr. Diddy doc? Once I'm done proving that I'm a god gamer. Do not! This fucking hat! So I guess never? Alright. You didn't have to sting that hard. Look, I can do it. I have the streaming curse. Alright, if I play this game off stream, I'm acing it, alright? Doing it in 5 minutes. If I'm on stream, all of a sudden there's pressure and I can't do it as well. Same way if you practice for a show or a concert or some shit, you're acing that shit. Then once you go on stage in front of 500 people, all of a sudden all talent just gets thrown out the window. Because there's pressure. Okay? That's what's happening here. Played Only Up? I have. I'm actually planning on reviving that game. It's been dead for a long time. I want to revive it and start speedrunning it. Just keep calm. Keep calm. We're having a great time. This is fun. This is super fun. This game is so fucking fun. I love it so much. Keep yourself safe. How long has my green screen been like this? It was probably after I hit the table. I'm sorry, table. I shouldn't abuse you like this. That's actually very, not very poggers. Damn, it went far down. Holy shit. What the hell happened? And of course it fucking froze. Alright, should be good. God fucking damn it, I hate this section. Everything else in this game is literally fine. But that one rock section, right after the orange, and then this. They are fucking bullshit. There is... Literally, I'd be able to beat this game in 5 minutes if it weren't for those two fucking sections. That take me an hour each. They're such bullshit. Dude, I'm actually about to fucking lose it! This section is so shit! This is so rigged! PogChamp? No. This is a very weird champ section. No Meggies. I literally fucking had it! Twitch got rid of the PogChamp emote, right? Yeah, that's a long time ago. That was like 2021. Maybe even 2020. It was during COVID. Something about the PogChamp guy being like an alt-right activist. I don't know. I haven't really researched it, but I don't know. He said some things they didn't like, so Twitch banned the emote. They also banned the word simp. Probably because Twitch are simps. The guy was in it, said some disinformation about COVID or something, if I remember. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Just like that. Fuck. Now it's the Komodo dragon? Yeah, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Easy clap. Remember the YouTuber Matthew Santoro? Was that the damn boy he thick guy? See, this section is piss easy. Then you get over here. Actually, the bucket part is pretty annoying. The facts guy? I feel like it rings a bell. Ah! Fuck. Oh my god, I got so anxious there. You have no idea. Fuck. This bucket! Didn't he collab with Markiplier? Now that I remember. How am I throwing this hard? This never usually happens. It's only because the gods knew that I had to prove I'm a god gamer. So they're like, ooh, let's fuck with him today. Let's make sure he plays worse and throws for content. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself... He used ChatGPT to write all his newest video scripts, and he's not even trying to hide it. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Quebblecop. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It's still bad. But it could be Quebblecop just fucking making his entire personality AI. He literally just made like an AI character of himself to pump out videos. That was literally it. And nobody liked it. I don't even know what he's doing nowadays. And I don't know if I want to know. But crazy. Last time I checked up on him, he has like 20 million subs, but he only gets like 100K views per video at max. Deserved, but like, you know. Sounds like an infinite money hack. Yeah, but... you know, people don't like when it's morally wrong, so... That's why streaming will become bigger than video since you get more genuine reactions. Except AI streamers are also becoming a thing, so... yeah, that's fun.
No.
See, now we're making a comeback. I knew you were AI. Can't hide it. I told ChatGPT to make a character that just copied all of Ludwig's traits, pretty much. But just give him a slightly bigger forehead and blue eyes, just you know, copy his homework but change it slightly so that it's not as obvious. But everything else, keep that the same. Nobody will notice, right? Okay. No, I actually hate this section too because it's so random where your axe can go to push up. Well, okay. Once you get to this section, I mean. There's these like random spots you don't know. You just kind of have to guess or have good muscle memory and then climb with that. But as you can see, I always have good muscle memory. I'm just too good, basically. There you go. If Ludwig ever holds like a lookalike contest, you should enter. Dude, easy win. Easy money. What do you think of XQZ? I don't know, because every clip I've seen of him, it seems like he's speaking a language that doesn't exist. He's just speaking his own language. So I can't say. Oh, what? 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 I started floating. That's cheating. I wasn't at the top yet. This game is rigged. I swear to God. That was so unfair. Dude, if this keeps going, I'm gonna just say a slur and get my stream ended. Okay, the game really wants me to say a slur. Holy shit! Fuck! Dude, I've never thrown this much in this game! I'm usually good! What happened? Piece of shit. And of course I'm back at this fucking section. Holy shit, man. You should do a video reacting to Danish memes. Well, most Danish memes just aren't that good nowadays. The old ones are good, but you've seen them a million times, so I don't really have much to react to. Plus, only a very small percentage of my viewers would understand. So. Bro's tilting, going full tilt. Tilted Towers, my favorite spot. Honestly, I'd rather be playing Fortnite right now. Alright? I think, even with the lack of skills I do have in Fortnite, I think I'd actually be better. I've never seen a Danish meme. Are you Danish, though? What memes are there in Denmark? We had this one YouTuber at one point called DrDisrespect. He made like videos where he would like badly edit Mario into like his home. And he would like he would basically be scolding Mario for the littlest of things. It was actually really cruel. And the videos were so bad they were good, so they got memed to hell. And he also made a rap song. It's funnier if you understand it, but I think even without understanding the context, I still think it's pretty funny. We'll listen to it. We'll listen to it. If it's even still up, because he deleted all of his stuff. And then at one point he made a video, he was like, "Stop making memes about me. It's pissing me off. No more memes." And that only made people make more memes about him. Is the rap still up? Is it not? Thank God, it's been re-uploaded. We'll listen to it.
Jo, hey gutter, det er Severin 02, jeg er en YouTuber.
Og jeg er sej.
Jeg har en video, hvor jeg viser, hvor jeg synger. Og denne sang, det er nemlig en rap-sang. Ja, I kan dog høre mig. Ja, det er mig, YouTuberen Severin 02. Ja, jeg er dårlig til at rappe lidt.
Men det er kun for sjov.
Ja, I skal vide, at jeg er den bedste YouTuber i hele verden. Og det kan godt være, Morten Mønster synes, at min kanal er sjov. Han laver
Don't say daddy. Please don't say daddy.
Og Rita spiller han hele tiden. Og det synes jeg er skide sjovt. Men I skal have lov til at se mine videoer.
Mommy. Don't say mommy either.
Wow. Wow.
Great harmony there.
Ja, der er en snegl her. Hele der. Og i skoven, at der er snegle.
He's just...
Fuld af snegle og fugle. Og jeg er en bamse.
Now he's just thinking about snails in the forest. What the fuck that got to do with anything? No!
Men at spise børn, og det kan jeg ikke holde ud. Severin 02. Severin 02. Så gå ud og like mine videoer. Og abonner for mere sjov. Og I skal huske, at jeg altid vil lave nye videoer. Og det er hver uge, det kommer til at ske.
Why have I never heard of this, you uncultured swine? You're Danish. I'd expect you to know Severin 02. Maybe I am just old. Fuck. Not being the unk allegations.
I må gerne huske, at det her er sjovt. For jeg er YouTuber, og jeg er helt sådan sjovt. Og selv Mario, han er den bedste. For han siger med sådan en stemme. Yo. Severin 02. Severin 02.
You just need a dad bod and a receding hairline. I've had the dad bod before. Actually, it wasn't really a dad bod. It was like a bulked up, kind of fat, but like kind of buff. Then I finally cut down. The receding hairline will come in like probably like a decade. I mean, it's not great, you know. So I'm trying to enjoy the hair whilst I have it. So that one time I went bald was not a pretty sight. Jesus Christ. I just look over and I see. I love dad bots. Dad bots are hot. Hashtag I love DILFs. Hashtag live, laugh, love. Okay, don't say live, laugh, love. Please. Dear God. You're distracting me. You're making me fail. You're making me throw for content. This is the worst run I've ever had on this game. The one time I'm supposed to prove I'm a god gamer. But God just hates me. I should have not said it. I should have said I'm gonna prove I'm a shit gamer. Alright, hey guys, today I'm gonna prove I'm a shit gamer and I can't beat this fucking game, alright? It's impossible to beat. And I'm gonna prove it right here. I'm gonna rage quit. I'm actually gonna rage quit because it's that hard. I can't beat it. I can't beat it. I just can't. Oh my God! Okay, we should take a chill. We should take a chill. I'm gonna get noise complaints. It's not good. So let's just now it's an ASMR stream, and no, I can't deal with this right now. Suck on the mic. Not for free. Not for free. This green screen is tilted again. You know, I don't even care at this point. I don't even care. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care to fix it. I don't care about anything at all in my life. This game fucking sucks. It's ruined my fucking life. I cannot believe. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. I can't be crashing out like this, okay? May I have some oats? No. Only I can have oats. I need them out of my chest hole. I'm starving? Then get your own oats and stop asking me. Dumbass. That is offensive to people who don't have chest holes. Hashtag Sander is over party. Hashtag cancel Sander. Pfft, try. Okay. I've already been canceled before and nearly sued. I think I'll be okay. And if DrDisrespect can get away with trying to diddle a kid while he was married, I think I can get away with being offensive to the non-chussy havers. Imagine not having a chussy. Yeah, I'm discriminating. Alright? If you don't have a chussy, you're a fucking loser. Get a fucking chussy. Go get a hammer and fucking get a dent in your chest. Not my fault I have better genetics, you know? Why is DrDisrespect called disrespect when my respect for him only grows? Don't grow for him. He doesn't like that. I heard he's not upgrading to iOS 18. 17 just feels right to him. I grow for him? Alright, I'm... So you're making me play worse. Do the bad ending? What's the bad ending? Do you want me to go down the snake? Well, too late for that. Stop moaning. There we go. Stop moaning. There we go. God, that was... Hold on. Oh my God. That was without a doubt... That was the worst time possible. That was the... Jesus, that was the worst run I have ever done on this game, without question of a doubt. The one time I want to use it to prove a point, I proved the exact opposite. Dear Lord. Well, anyway, I did it. Let's see, how many times do I have to... 50 times to get the next achievement. Fuck that. But anyway, I've proven to you guys that I've done it. Now we're gonna go react and be lazy. And I'm probably just gonna drink alcohol. Retrieve back to my alcoholic ways. That's what I'm gonna do. Eat sand and sleep tight. Just lost in Roblox? L. Alright, I'm going to go piss, and then we're going to go react to the downfall of Dr. Disrespect. I got to go to dance. See ya, father. See ya, Count Candy. You're going to miss the good part, though. Ah! You can be a VOD frog. Actually, we don't give enough love to the VOD frogs. Alright? The ones that miss the streams, the fact that you actually go back and watch them. I see some of you in chat are not VOD frogs. Alright? I saw one... Why was the last stream so short? See, if you watched the stream, you would know. Because that was the time I had. Or if you watched the VOD, you know? Can you make a clap with no hands? You know what? Pissing me. Kicks, I am so close to banning you. Every single time I see you in chat, I am so close to banning you. Alright. I'll let you listen to this song again. Whilst I'm pissing.
Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason to live. They got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little nose, tiny little teeth. They wear platform shoes on the nasty little feet. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Short people are just the same as you and I. It's a wonderful world. All men are brothers until the day they die. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got
What the fuck?
nobody to love.
Of course, my camera froze. Just a second.
They got the baby legs that stand so low.
I look over in chat,
Pick 'em up.
and I just see cast a spell that you will cheat on Camilla with a minor.
They got little voices going pee pee pee. They got grab a little finger, dirty little.
First things first, who the fuck is Camilla? Alright? Don't know no Camillas. That is crazy, though. Imagine, after all the times I've clowned on Dr. Disrespect, then I cheat on my non-existent girlfriend with a minor. Your girlfriend? Okay, well, learn to spell. Learn to spell. It was even in my video. It's... Glass can't even spell it either. You were close, but it's not with an A. It's with an E. E. All right? It's... I actually argue it's a cooler name because it's more unique. But... You guys can't spell. English major here. I can spell. All right. That was fun. Not really. But now, Camille, I regret. You'd think you guys are just spelling it wrong on purpose now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Fucking hell. Santa looks like he took ballet class when he was younger. Don't know how to respond to that. All right. Jesus Christ. Now, what is the correct spelling then, since you're the Camille expert? See, you just did it. You just did it. And I put it in my video. All right? Real fans would watch every single video. Okay? Every single video. Including the most important one where I disproved the allegations, which actually got quite good views. All right, I should start clickbaiting more and dressing up as a woman more, because damn, those get me good views. Damn, 400 views for allegations and 600 for being a femboy. Damn, damn. All right, most of my videos nowadays get like between 50 and 100 views. That's not okay. And then gambling in London got me 536 views. So I should gamble more, dress up as a femboy more, and talk about more allegations. Easy clap. Easy clap. And also farm Dr. Disrespect for content. That's what we're going to do right here, right now. So, here it is, fellas. This is the video that we are going to react to. It is called... There is no comeback. The story of Dr. Disrespect. Next video, the rumors are true. Bring back Mommy Sander. Not when you call me mommy. Stop. Stop. Okay? It's making me uncomfortable because I know I have underage people in my audience. And I don't know your age. So it's making me very uncomfortable that you guys are calling me mommy. Anyway,
Dr. Disrespect is untouchable.
Here we go.
Both in the way the character displays an overwhelming dominance sunk into all of his rituals.
These guys, get him out of here. First game of the day, and this is what I do.
And untouchable in the way that companies, creators, friends, and fans have all been distancing himself from him due to his infidelity and the unknown severity of possible crimes involving a minor. These images of the doc are conflicting in a way no other content creator could experience, because the doc is unique.
That animation looks kind of cool. It is a pretty good
handcrafted his
animation.
image with purpose.
It is pretty hype.
He had aspirations to move further into the traditional media space that not only welcomed him, but it also celebrated him. And though he was
What the fuck was he doing with that comb?
We don't quit. Because we're at the
Ugh.
tippity top and we're only halfway up, way up.
Due to recent developments, these heights would be impossible to reach. He was dropped by the game studio that
Remember when they added a they added Doctor as a Predator skin? Yeah, in that Predator game. Foreshadowing. You want to buy that comb? I do not want his germs on me. He wouldn't want that either because I'm too old for him.
that he co-founded, the football team that endorsed him, and dropped by the friends he made throughout his career. This is a poison that affects his character-driven persona like no other, and this is a story of how he meticulously built it all up and recklessly tore it all down.
Damn.
But first,
The
if you are
production
finding
value is
it
insane.
difficult to manage your subscriptions like I have, then I may have your answer. And so, this video is sponsored by Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower your bills, and manage the creation of Dr. Disrespect.
Just gonna
is
skip
a
that.
phenomenon. Though birth by Guy Beam, the person who plays him, it was a collective refinement from his
I hate that during my mustache era, during Movember, I actually looked pretty similar to Guy Beam.
friends, business
I mean, he is a good-looking guy. He'd be better looking if he didn't touch a minor, or try to touch a minor at least.
Partners, and his audience. As confident and assertive as the Doc was, his perfection was only achieved through the lack of confidence of Guy Beam. This instilled the need to seek improvement on the basis
Sponsor blog extension? They have that? How do they detect sponsors in videos? What?
of feedback
AI is
that he
crazy.
applied astoundingly well, which assured his success. To this, the precursor of the character cannot even be found on YouTube. The origins of the Doc was a character that Guy would put on during his matches of Halo 2.
And another thing I have to say about Halo, which, by the way, Halo 2, was it was the first game where you can play somebody, a competitor, compete against somebody, and actually talk trash if you're within the vicinity of the enemy. Boom! That's when it all started. And
It's weird hearing his normal voice when you're so used to the DrDisrespect voice. Just hearing him talk normally.
so, you know, I developed this reputation of talking trash through Halo 2, and I had a team that would follow me around because they just enjoyed, some of the things I would do humorously. I just didn't go around and go, F this, F you. It was more like I got into a character online, and people really started to kind of
Hashtag bring back the guy that sexted me. Are you just trying to get band kicks? Because I'm getting worried. This story sounds eerily similar to the Keemstar origin story. Keemstar also started by talking trash on Halo. Oh no. Oh no.
follow me. In fact, I had my own little clan on Halo 2, which is kind of funny.
This was the core of his character. It was an attitude of domination that, as per the mention of Halo 2 that was released in 2004 and Call of Duty that was released in 2005, meant that this character had a captive audience, a following that grew into a gaming clan. Then, through the convincement of a friend, ended up on YouTube.
We're hanging out at my buddy's house, and they said, "Hey, we should make, this guy a character, like, because we're always into filming stuff, like stupid stuff." But no, we just went to the store. I went to the store, grabbed it, and that night I got the scopes, the black steel, and then we filmed something, and I had a little bit of gameplay.
Dr. Diddy respect.
On my YouTube channel. It's called Doc's First Video, and that was like the first one.
People've got to understand. You got to attack, attack, attack. But don't get it mistaken. Certain individuals you don't attack, you run from. Because what I'm talking about, what Dr. Disrespect's talking about, is some pain deliverance.
The latter clip was from Doc's first video.
This is one of the many
The choice
timelines
on how
of
the
Doctor
Doc
Who.
looks
True.
is undoubtedly derived from Guy's own upbringing. Born in 1982, he grew up in the same decade
Old.
that movies such as Rambo, The Terminator, and Bloodsport released. The characters in these films are remembered for their masculinity and iconic appearances, like Rambo's mullet and the Terminator's sunglasses. Two things that, whether derived from this work, are both tied to the 80s. But certainly, the Doc drew inspiration from Fender from the 1989 movie Cyborg. From Fender's sunglasses to his mullet, to even how he takes his sunglasses off.
Did he just talk to a minor or worse? I mean, it's going to get to it, but basically, that was the reason he got banned off of Twitch in 2020. Was because he was caught, in the words of a Twitch whistleblower, sexting a minor through Twitch whispers. And Doc admitted in a tweet that he did have conversations with a minor that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate. But there were no intentions behind these messages. But regardless of whether there were intentions behind them, the fact that he was talking even remotely inappropriately with a minor when he was 35 and married is weird. Straight up, that's fucking weird. And you should not be on any platform if that's the case.
Inspiration for the Doc. And this all shows extreme forethought.
But we'll
into
get to
the
it
character
in the
of
video.
Doc. A character that truly does.
I assume this video covers everything.
As through both his crafted physical image and his portrayal, it is understood what he is. And as retro as Doc was, he was still far ahead of his time.
Okay, well, you want to avoid
You need to get Chris Hansen on this. I think someone got Chris Hansen to do a cameo where he was talking to Doc. Multitasking?
Let's
Truly.
count 'em up. That's one. Okay, there's 2 kills. Oh, I'm gonna make you my 3rd. Here's my gift. You want to use the same one? Okay, that's 4 kills. In fact, let me take your partner's gun because I hated him.
The Doc existed in a space saturated with Call of Duty commentary videos. A space with little innovation as creators choose to blend in rather than challenge what has been seen as a formula of success. In understanding marketing and setting oneself apart, the doc was gifted with the knowledge of how to succeed.
And speaking of entertainment, I mean, I kind of wanted to touch a subject on YouTube in general. Like,
Chris
what-
Hansen's presumably Danish? Really? I did
what are
not
you
know
trying
that.
to accomplish
I mean, it makes
as a
sense because
commentator,
Hansen is a
especially young
Danish
commentators coming up? What are
surname.
you trying to accomplish with?
He's already
It's
talking like a predator.
Extremely saturated with commentators, you know.
In less than a month of his channel's launch, the doc was already experimenting with different forms of content. Like with this introduction of Randy. Likely
Chat,
a
hear
friend
me
of the
out?
doc's,
No,
who made his
I am
debut
not
in a
hearing you
video
out.
sporting an iconic red bandana while staring down a treadmill. The red bandana can be traced back to many movies, like the 1986 movie Platoon. This kicked off a series of videos that would progress slowly compared to his Call of Duty commentary videos. In this one,
If
the
three
doc and
people is
Randy
a threesome,
face
you can
off,
call me
with Randy
handsome.
throwing
You know
a
what?
knife
That's
at
a
him,
that's a
only
fair
to find
point.
that the doc has caught it with his mouth. Not only does this reinforce a respect for their origin, but also a dedication to fleshing out more aspects, such as lore of these characters out. The doc also experimented with videos that had no commentary and only gameplay. These were possibly the lowest viewed on his channel. By April 2010, just 4
What's the
months
point of having no commentary? if you're in the DrDisrespect character, what's the point of having no commentary? That is literally the character. You have to commentate and be in character. How the fuck?
After the launch of his channel, he already had over 5,000
Doesn't Dr. Diddy have kids himself? Yeah, he has a daughter.
This would be impressive in today's environment. And so, for him to grow at such a rate in a time that YouTube only had a fraction of its viewer base and possibly the most saturated gaming market of 2010 is remarkable. And in the same month, the doc even got his first sponsor, a pair of thumbsticks.
Control Freak offers you the ability to
How would he feel if a 35-year-old risked up his daughter? Exactly.
and never miss a hit.
It's what it seems like he fails to understand.
Despite this,
Imagine if that was
dedication
someone
to the
talking to his
character,
daughter.
Guy was not always in character.
This player wears his special edition Modern Warfare 2 night vision goggles when he plays. And you're probably thinking, well, why would he do that, Doctor? Well, I would too if I played until 5 a.m. on a 3.
Drooling all over my floor, man. Jesus Christ.
This comes from a video of outtakes from a series of question and answer videos. In this same video, a woman who appears to be his wife is alongside him. All this work was paying off. By September, he had jumped to 29,000 subscribers and was slated to begin earning money outside of sponsorships. There was just one issue.
I'm asking all of you if you could do the doctor a favor and click anywhere on this video. Once that happens, it will take you to my application for the Premier Director position with Machinima Respawn. Once you get to that video, the doctor wants you to leave a comment. Positive comment.
I guess we know what giving respect would mean in this world.
archaic selection process was the best a 2010 Machinima could muster. A multi-channel network that at the time was virtually the only way Call of Duty
Machinima.
gameplay videos
I
were
forgot
monetized
about
on YouTube.
Machinima.
The doc was running against creators Mr. Phantasmo and Mr. Dunkus. Ultimately, the victory went to the doc, who while celebrating in this feat, made it a point to reach out to them in kindness and out of character.
Mr. Phantasmo.
Hey, what's going on? I thought I'd break out of my character and kind of shoot you more of a personal message. You know, obviously, with a character such as the Doctor character, you know, who's kind of portrayed as the villain of the community, you know, I expect that, and it is expected. So, and to kind of follow up on that, he is a character. So if you see any negative comments that I leave on my channel that maybe propose that are directly to you, they aren't. I mean, to be honest, they really aren't.
Guy then offers to do a dual commentary video as himself. Yet the doc's video directed towards the other former competitors.
DrDisrespect became the villain IRL. He really did. He lived long enough to see himself become the villain.
Because it exposes how he was viewing YouTube.
What you're doing right now with your channel, and a lot of people take this for granted, but you can almost consider your channel a resume for where you want to eventually go. If you're
I bet the character was also texting. He unblurred the lines between his character and real personality. See, that's the thing, is one of the people he cheated on his wife with, he was actually texting her in character. Like, he was in their DMs, he was horny as shit. He was gooning to her, getting cam shows. They probably get to it in the video, but yeah. And he did that shit in character.
Serious about getting into this industry. And what you're doing with your channel, Dunkus, is perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect in a way that you're demonstrating the strengths of your resume. You're demonstrating that you are capable with the experiences from the beginning to where you're at right now. It shows that you can actually build an empire, essentially. You can build a community based off, you know, what you supply in terms of the entertainment, what you supply in terms of the knowledge of and passion of basically demonstrating your knowledge and passion for video games.
He really dipped into every aspect of life. He did. He was living the life. And fair play to him. But maybe not when you're married and have a kid. And maybe, you know, do it to someone your own age. When you're single. Just a thought.
Informing his image and channel to benefit him in and outside of YouTube is a reason why his rise was not luck. It was not an accident or happening without his desire. He was so dedicated in expanding this quote-unquote resume.
Did his wife divorce him? As far as I don't know. He's still wearing his wedding ring and talking about his wife. So, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be so quick to call her an accomplice, because she might not be. I imagine it's tough on the family regardless, but, you know, they also have a kid, so it might not be easy to just leave and get custody of the kid and all that. I don't know. I hope they figure it out, because it's fucked up.
Was just a stepping stone. It was clear he had aspirations to enter the game design space to some capacity, and this was just a project to demonstrate the successful applications of his knowledge.
Maybe she's always staying for the kid? Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Expand his resume with videos like the character Randy starring in his own gameplay video, or a series where the dog commented on footage sent in by other players which lacked in the charm and viewership of his own gameplay. But as
the kid probably has no idea what's going on. Yeah, that's the scary part. She's probably going to grow up and realize all this, and it's not going to be pretty.
Momentous as 2010 was from his debut to partnering with Machinima in 2011 after announcing premiere director day for Machinima and posting a few videos on the newly released Call of Duty Black Ops, he disappeared, likely to one of Machinima's many channels that are now lost as the company is now defunct. Though he came back to his channel in 2012 as announced through his revival video, his uploads were practically non-existent. But the few that he did have were phenomenal in terms of how popular the character was getting.
San Jose feels good, but there's a reason why I'm here. Avenged Sevenfold sent me an invite. In fact, follow me.
You remember me? I sure do, man. You're here literally every stream.
To talk to them about their Call of Duty skills. Supposedly they're lacking.
Legend that is.
That's why they brought me upon them.
After getting in and wandering amongst the crowd asking about Call of Duty, the show starts.
Has anyone seen that 6'8" dude with the mustache and the Xbox fucking headset on?
The chess streamer Hikaru used to dress like Dr. Diddy and stream, but he stopped. Yeah, for good reason, probably.
DrDisrespect, the biggest in all of our country. And he is at our show tonight, and I think he wants to challenge me to a game of Call of Duty. That's a big motherfucker. Who here plays Call of Duty?
Here, almost every stream. Sometimes you stream when I'm in school. Yeah.
In this video, the dog challenges
Skill
the
issue.
lead singer to Call of Duty,
Drop out. Start
asserting
gambling.
his victory.
For legal
As
reasons,
the
that's a
crowd,
joke, though.
being
Don't
natural
gamble.
fans of the band expectedly boos the dog, he doesn't break character and delivers his challenge and monologue flawlessly. If the dog could play this role so well, what else could and would he do? The answer is not much. Besides calling out Optic in a video in 2013, he once again disappeared because his plan worked. Even though he reached such tremendous heights, this was always a resume builder for Guy, who still wanted to be involved in game design, and being that he did continuous direct and indirect promotion of Call of Duty, he secured a position at Sledgehammer Games developing the maps for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
I design half the maps for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Don't Ludwig and Cutie have beef with Dr. Diddy? Yeah, I mean, Ludwig beefed with him on Twitter because Doc was calling out the award show, And then Lud replied with the picture of the Forza emote. And Doc was like, "Holy shit, you called everyone you could to rig your way to win that reward. I give you 2 more years of relevance." And then 2 years later, well, this. And then Cutie also dropped a joke about him at the Streamer Awards last year. And Doc was like, "Who's this stupid little host?" He's even talking to her like she's a little kid. He's
Solar, Horizon, you know, Instinct, Ascend, Recovery, Site 244, the Clown Hotel map. I just don't want to get into it. Liberty Island, the one with all the monkeys at the end, it's DLC 4.
The Doc describes a passion for working on the game, but a great dislike for what he calls the politics of the environment. This could be the lack of control in the projects he's working on, and or the need to navigate through various different departments for approval.
saying we're together
or
because
other
the kid
less
is the
appealing,
stupidest shit
not
ever. My
creative
parents split up and I
aspects
never
of the
had a
job.
problem. It's much
Throughout
worse
this
if you stay
all,
together
he
with a
was
bad
keeping an
relationship
eye
than
on the
splitting up.
creator scene.
I mean, if they're happy.
Yeah, no, I mean,
if she still
going
loves
back
him
to
after
just,
that.
like building levels.
I mean,
one
I'd
of the
hope
things,
not, but
you know, you always have your one monitor, your 2 monitors for, you know, sort of the engine.
maybe she believes him. Maybe she actually believes him. He's trying to say, "Oh, there were no real intentions behind these messages," and she's like, "Oh well, then I'm gonna stay with you." Still think it's fucked up, but maybe she actually fucking believes his shit. Lud and Cutie do something positive and it gets all pissy. Yeah, that's Doc for you.
in. And then here's your third monitor. On my third monitor, I always had like Summit 1.
Seems like he gaslit her?
Up on
Probably.
The live stream.
Wouldn't surprise
I'd be
me.
watching Ninja play the old Halo games, you know, because he was so good at it. But there's just a draw to just like have that, and I could just look up every couple moments. Oh,
Signs were all there. Yeah, the
30,
cracks were showing
35,
for a
game
long
goes to
time.
50. It's just kind of getting close.
He's had
Now my
many
tension's
bumps
up
in his
here.
career.
So the whole streaming was certainly an outlet, an entertainment type outlet.
There was a feeling of achievement as his work with the Doc and work in the background and understanding the industry was finally paying off. Yet his ignorance of the space was coming back to drag it all away.
There was it felt like, oh, I worked on Call of Duty, I should be able to, you know, pick up a job relatively quickly, you know. Just based
I'm
off
sure Lud and
experience.
Cutie are glad he didn't go to the award show now. Yeah.
And that wasn't the case.
The reality was Guy was quite expendable in this case. He found great difficulty securing a new job, which is when he came to a crossroads.
I had probably 7, 8 design tests that I went through, multiple interviews, and it was just it became this strenuous process, very stressful process for months. And again, I mean, it came down to this one company up in Washington, but at the same time, there was just something about meeting Submit and the timing of that.
Guy was offered a position, but he would have to move. But he was also offered a space at
Is animation
DrDisrespect,
lit? It is.
a new company that sought to enter the growing gaming environment, not through game development, but through creator marketing and helping run things like tournaments or develop tools to assist audience members to get close perspectives within tournaments or the like. Overall, a flexible company in the gaming space. That's when Doc began talking to its founder and owner, Summit, not to be confused with the content creator Summit 1G.
Or there's this Submit, who's very energetic, passionate, very successful himself. He's got this idea. It kind of falls in the same realm. I get to start up an old passion. And ultimately, I mean, it was just like, you know, my wife, Leo, you'd make the decision. And she ultimately made the decision. She's like, just go for your passion. And that's kind of how it started.
Doc, once again relying on the guidance of others, through his wife's decision, followed his passion.
I hate the word gaslighting. It's literally just convincing, but diff. Gaslighting is manipulating or making someone question reality. Yeah, it's not convincing. I mean, it is trying to convince, but with the ulterior motive that you know you're wrong, but you're trying to convince the other person you're not, and trying to manipulate them into feeling bad.
And was on a path to work with creators in this space with the unique position of once being one.
Dr.
But that
Freaky.
was only half of it. The aspect of following his passion was in the arrangement Guy and Submit had made.
No, I mean, I would say no. So he was sold, but then there was a deep desire in him to go and say, you know what, I want to do live streaming.
Okay.
So do you mind if I just do that while you guys figure it out?
Well, that was part of our sort of our arrangement with him bringing me on as sort of like
an advisor.
An advisor was to go out and learn the industry.
For sure.
On March 23rd, 2016, nearly 3 years after his last upload, the Doc was back back with an announcement and intention to flesh out his potential. Equipped with newfound knowledge and passion, he again, like when he entered the Call of Duty commentary space, had an edge on his competition.
We're here permanently, and we're not leaving. So let's come together.
It's crazy the lack of production value he had back then compared to now.
Unite, and let's dominate the year.
I still remember that pic of Doc in the pool he pulled up the other stream. And the comments saying, what a stud. I hope they weren't underage.
2016.
The Doc was going to stream for the
Surprised
first
Kanye
time,
hasn't made a tweet
but
about
what
him.
does a
He'd
Doc
probably
Disrespect
endorse it.
stream look
Let's
like?
be real.
It looks like this.
Nice glitchy.
The Doc ended up winning the game, but his stream, his attitude was all set up in a way that tried to replicate what his YouTube videos were. From
This
the Call of
kind
Duty
of, this whole
deathmatch
character is
gameplay
kind of
to
lame looking at him
music,
now.
The stark difference was
He
his
lost his
silence,
edge.
as the Doc with his
His
YouTube
edging.
videos would first record the gameplay in silence.
Wouldn't say lame, but I would
and
say
layer
corny.
commentary
Yeah, it
over
is.
the
It is
videos,
cringe.
And he was not very
cringe and
experienced with
corny.
live commentary. But as he was exposed to a larger audience and guided by what they reacted well to, he
In that time, it was entertaining. Yeah. I mean, I think if someone like the Doc were to like appear nowadays, people would just cringe at it. But I think because back then it was unique and entertaining and innovative, then like here in 2025, like he still has fans that still love him. You know, they'd find it cringe if someone else was popping off trying to innovate with that nowadays, but because it's just stuck for so long, people have just run with it. But it is cringe looking at it from the outside.
Dropping the whispery, mysterious voice to one that is easier on him, and one that is more rambunctious, that works better with a live audience, because whenever he would get a win, instead of taking humbly in a more serious sense, he could celebrate with a more active persona as well as respond to his audience with the same energy. It was this transition overall
Slick
of
Daddy
character
Club.
that was heavily noticeable at the time. And for that reason, in the latter half of 2016, the Doc was hitting his stride. This is when he got into H1Z1, a battle royale style game, and when he started to wear his iconic red bulletproof vest. Everything the Doc was color-coded in this way, from his green screen bedroom to his Doc casting station.
Get him out of here! Come to what? Huh? I'm the best in the game!
The victory dances were also a welcome celebration. And with his continued
What the fuck is
streams
this
came
dance?
memes and the like.
It does look so
Catchphrases that
goofy.
threw the words
Especially
into
since the man's like
significance.
6'8"
Though through
tall.
The Doctor's performance, something as simple as the name Raul could captivate an audience.
It's one of the best names you will ever say out loud.
This was the origin of Raul.
Doctor, please explain Raul. Raul is a soccer player that played for Real Madrid.
Raul! Relatable.
Who I
Doc
used
getting freaky, he always was.
back in 2006-ish, 5, 6, 7-ish, playing FIFA online. And whenever he'd score, I'd make sure the other guy, the opponent,
PUBG. That's a
would hear me
throwback.
say,
How PUBG ever popped off?
This leads to a very unexpected
I have no
element
idea. It
that
was a
works
trash
well
game from the
with his
beginning.
1989 Gillette commercial. Being that guy,
Does he still get viewers in
and that
donos?
it's a period
He
of
does. He does still get a lot of views. All right, like he fell off hard. He doesn't get nearly as many views as he used to, but shit, he still gets good views. Like I wouldn't complain if that was the views I was getting. I'd be set for life.
Takes the most influence from, you would sometimes sing it on stream. A creator in early 2017, going by 199X, combining these two things that would not work well in virtually any other setting, made a song that
What do y'all
the
think about
Doctor
giving money to the homeless? I prefer to throw rocks at the homeless. I love this song. Raul Gillette, the best a man can get.
The speed and overall momentum the Doc has
Song does
has been
go hard
described
still.
time after time as meteoric. Even some sponsors match the Doc's excessiveness, like when he played live on a moving boat to promote a laptop. His character is something of a phenomenon. Even describing him is a ritual, where his mullet is a bulletproof mullet. His mustache is an Ethiopian poisonous caterpillar. His sunglasses are not sunglasses. They are Google prototype scopes with built-in LCD LED 1080p 3D Sony technology. He is the two-time blockbuster.
Good if it's done solely for philanthropic reasons and not publicity or cynical reasons. Facts. Some people fake doing that shit. I've seen so many like Instagram reels that are like, actually, we're coming here to this restaurant to pay for 10,000 meals and we're gonna give it to the homeless. And they're like, oh my god, that's so sweet. Of course we want to help with that. And it's so obvious it's staged.
Culture, like his gravitation towards synthwave music and his calling out of other streamers, virtually every streamer was hearing of him. In the second half of 2017, he was
lying homeless people
over
in
20,000 live
Fent
viewers.
with their mouth open.
The Doc was finally realized. Even just a short clip of him taking off his equipment to unravel some of his mystery has nearly 500,000 views. His achievements were varied.
Mr. Breast is the #1 culprit with that. You know what's crazy? Is I was actually starting to get skeptical of Mr. Beast even before the stuff, you know, the massive, you know what else is massive? Even before, like, he was exposed last year for being a fraud. Because his manager, Reed, is also still the manager for Minilad, a YouTuber known for being a disgraced predator nowadays. So why would he choose to keep a manager that also chooses to associate with a predator? And this only further adds to the stuff with Ava, in that Jimmy knew about Ava's wrongdoings and decided to keep Ava till the very end, until it was exposed, and then he decided to get rid of her because she was getting backlash, and he was like, shit, I don't want this to ruin my image, so I'm going to kick her out, or like kick her off the team. But behind closed doors, he had known for years and did nothing about it because it wasn't public, so they could get away with it. Crazy stuff. The allegations are massive. They sure are massive.
So the winner is...
Actually, imagine if Jimmy got a low taper fade. Maybe that's what he should do to save his reputation. Actually, he'll be fine.
DrDisrespect.
He has so many kids watching him, he'll be fine. The best a man can get.
But I gotta appreciate Nurse Disrespect over there, standing over there. She's somewhere over there, looking so damn good. Let's dominate. Violence, speed, and momentum, and guess what? We're at the tippity top of the mountain.
Bro's cringe as fuck. Facts.
But we're really only halfway up. Let's do it, baby!
Why does he always do that with his hands?
At the same time, the Doc was
what is this?
appreciating his wife, known to the internet as either Nurse Disrespect or Mrs. Assassin. The Doc was cheating on his wife. This was a poison activating at different points in time. And if the Doc and his momentum was the hero of 2017, Guy was the poison. The antagonist that would help bring this all to light would then have to be the opposite of the success the Doc embodies.
Burger Andy? Who the hell is that? Never heard of the guy, right? His channel's dead.
Oh,
He's
no.
He's a nobody, right? He's a nobody. Never heard of him. Why are we spamming that in my chat, huh? Let's focus on me.
Burger Planet is a creator known through Ice Poseidon, a streamer known for promoting chaotic and greatly disliked creators.
I
Burger
forgot
was
about
no
Burger
exception.
Planet.
Where the Doc's character lives in a mansion, Burger is homeless and lives in his quote-unquote vansion. He is often seen consuming alcohol, petitioning those ignorant of who he is for a place to stay.
Imagine if he was a bald fedora wearing chubster instead of what he looks like now. Yeah, if he looked like Burger Planet, that would be funny as fuck.
I mean, maybe at a later point. No, they're just gonna follow you. Maybe, that's fine. But
I don't get English people saying baby in songs. Like, why the fuck are you calling your love a child? True. True.
Then this is Burger at another.
I also hate when older women say like, "Oh my god, you're such a baby." Like, okay, breastfeed me then.
House. Without the creator's knowledge, Burger helped himself to his food and made a meal, only to be confronted while making and consuming it. And on October 20th, 2017, at the new height of the Doc's success, Burger and the Doc crossed paths. Fittingly,
what
Burger
pet
Planet
names
was
do you
streaming.
like? I refuse
The
to answer
second
that
part of
question.
his live stream begins with the moment he was reprimanded for being annoying at a Discord event.
Yeah, I don't need people to like in my stream when they were supposed to watch it, you know? I mean, It's fucking sketchy. I had 500 people watching me. This is a YouTube. This is like a Twitch thing, you know. I should have somebody. We're not. You're not my man.
I am Discord staff.
Oh, you are?
I am.
Well, I don't know why they ended my stream though. I didn't do anything. I went to the bathroom.
All I know is you're making some people uncomfortable, shoving the camera in their face.
Burger's existence in the space becomes too great, and before getting kicked out of a Discord event, make sure to finish his free beer.
Your femboy character name should be Sandra. True. Wouldn't be opposed to it. Or Sandy.
Even outside
Sandy's
of the event,
got something.
Burger cannot make
Sandy
any
Cheeks.
friends.
Sandy Cheeks. Dude. I have it. I fucking got it.
I've got a story. Follow me, crazy bro. Don't touch me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Who's pushing me?
Go. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow, I mean, you're in public. I'll film whoever I want.
Oh, I forgot how insufferable Burger Planet was. Whatever. What is he doing to himself nowadays? Hopefully no longer streaming.
Burger becomes too much and then gets barred from streaming even outside of the event.
Are you a smoker?
What, weed or? Brother, I gotta ask you to cut the stream, man.
About what?
Because I just hear that you're out here making people uncomfortable, man.
I'm just talking to him. Was I making you uncomfortable?
He's breathing, I think.
What is happening
What?
is I'm getting. I have like
I'd hope so.
Like 700 people watching live.
From here, for about an hour, Burger finds a different group of people. But he again becomes too much, where they start to be uninteractive with him. Yet he follows the group anyway.
Obviously. Are you the boss? Well, why didn't we go to the
I can hear the
top?
ho-hos jiggling in his esophagus. Bro.
I should go by myself. It's kind of rude. I thought we were best friends, though.
We just met you, dude.
I mean, like, I'm Burger Planet. We got like 800 people watching you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you guys being sketch. You all try to leave me.
You think you're gonna make it home safe?
I don't have a home. I live in my van.
After continuing to pursue the group at a distance, he finds that they end up at a bar. And after concealing his stream to go to the bathroom, he comes out.
What's the
to
time when they got like really
and
jump
begins
scared?
mingling.
Those like top 5 scariest jump scares videos. They're quite scary.
You think I'm partying in your hotel? I don't want to party in your hotel.
Is that his twin?
I'd love to take a shower sometime at your place. You have a jacuzzi?
Burger Planet is evil queso. Facts.
Honestly, I do.
After a bit of streaming, Burger is confronted by Omega.
That sandwich
That's a fucking neckbeard if I've ever seen one.
Hey, what happened to you said that you're gonna quit streaming?
Yeah, because
That was a lie, right? That was a total fucking lie.
How much more Burger Planet are we gonna watch?
Dr.
Oh,
Disrespect, outside of his persona or just Guy Beam, is seen tapping Omega on the shoulder, which is when he begins following him, and Burger begins following Omega. But now, with alcohol in proximity and Guy just outside of frame, the chaos begins to unfold.
Can I get some too? Let me get a little something over here. Can I get some of that? You don't get to grab it. Can you grab it for me? Oh, yeah. Asshole. Are you streaming right now? Yeah, I just can't believe this guy. Where's the chat? By the way, 600 viewers.
Guy, instead of pushing Burger away, allows him to finish his spent drink, and is open to being on stream.
Are you streaming right now?
Big mistake.
Yeah, I have 700 people watching. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. When you hustle every day, I can still do shit.
So the guy right behind you talking about it, that's Dr. Disrespect.
No way. Dr. Disrespect right here?
he made a vid yesterday called Burger versus Burger. How many views does it have?
Burger Planet, dude.
Burger Planet, yeah.
Have you heard of my name?
That's one of my favorites.
Are you for real, bro?
It's In and Out and
This
Burger
guy's like 6'8". 6'9". He's like 69.
Burger, now gravitating
You could
towards
just tell
what
he
is
doesn't
revealed
wanna
to
be there.
Dr. Disrespect makes it a priority to film him. But then Guy is seen talking to a woman where Burger holds a shot for a couple seconds before getting more alcohol. A single conversation with a stranger is not very significant. Though as the party moves outside, Burger, still following Guy, pans his phone, and once again, the woman is seen next to Guy. It was outside that Guy and his group of friends were having enough of Burger, which is when the streamer Jericho confronts him.
we do next?
I think they're gonna go away.
What are you gonna do next?
I'm going into my apartment, but there's...
Can I come quick?
Nah. But there's
Who's
probably
that?
people over there.
Don't push me. Thanks. Never touch me.
Hey, I'm impressed that
Burger Planet's built like a bag of milk.
Oh, you watch my shit? No, I watch you and I stuff. I'm just saying, you mind giving them their personal space?
Personal space.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're my homie.
Burger then moves to a different group. Then about 5 minutes pass, and he goes back to Guy's group, where he is confronted by Jericho once again.
Hey, you do not have. You cannot tell me I cannot talk to anyone, bro.
No,
I
I'm
think
just
you're
saying
cool,
these group
but
of people are
I'll talk to who I want, man.
You're
Okay?
right,
That's-
absolutely. But these people have expressed that they don't want to talk.
A full fat milk.
Do you mind? Appreciate it.
Burger then goes to a different group, and then finds himself talking to Guy 10 minutes later.
What are your plans
What are
for
you
the
doing
future?
No.
You're killing it right now. Oh, sorry. Can I do a video? Oh, shit. But I love you though. I appreciate it.
That's a big setup.
Burger talks to Guy off camera, where the woman Guy was talking to
Do you think
is
he
also
sweats oil?
holding a separate conversation.
Gotta get going, so see you, man. Have a good one.
What are you doing tomorrow, though? What's your day like? Gonna be like? You got like a fan meet and greet thing?
Okay. Trey sounds right. I've listened to some of the
The woman's online handle at that moment was revealed to be Cray Sounds and Burger Planet Stream, a highly relevant name later on. As for Burger, he continued to try to win over Guy.
She lives around LA. I'm in LA if you want to collab on some stuff. I do stuff up there at Citizens Brigade, and I've been a writer since
I thought they found bacon bits in his last
2007
plug
for
test.
NTV and a lot of other stuff.
When he jumps, he doesn't fall, the earth gets pushed.
If you want to collab on stuff, I get a lot of different characters.
We're supposed to be laughing at DrDisrespect, and this entire video has just turned into fucking Burger Planet. Jesus, the Burger Planet segment is long, too.
I could probably do it.
Guy had reached his breaking point.
Guess we're not gonna collab.
Don't ever film me again.
Why?
Just do me a favor, okay? Don't ever film me again. Don't ever get me on that.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
What?
Don't ever. Hey.
What? All right, well, get away from me, man. Don't be on that thing.
Get away from me. You're the one pushing it. Jesus Christ.
All right.
This guy is literally insufferable.
Get back into it if you don't want to be in it.
2 minutes later, Burger breaks down in tears.
Good.
Nobody fucking likes me. In the fucking world. All of my life, for the last 3 months, people have been telling me they hate me. They've been telling me to kill myself.
As Burger bounces
Oh,
back
God.
and begins leaving the parking lot of the venue,
I'm
Guy,
sorry,
who
it's
is
hard to feel
presumably
sympathy
with
for this
Cray Sounds,
motherfucker.
can be seen still talking in the background. That was the last of the doc's appearance on Burger's stream. Afterwards, Burger wanders around, striking a conversation with a homeless man where they both wander the streets before Burger abandons him at a bus station. This stream's value to a wider audience was initially Burger progressively annoying Guy. The comments virtually only focus on their interactions. But as it brought more and more eyes and all of the interactions with Guy were analyzed, so was the woman he was with. This woman, Cray Sounds, in January of 2017, responding to who was presumably her husband, petitioning the doc to have sex with his wife, stated, quote, "At DrDisrespect, please, hello, I'm here." Unquote.
Bro was a cuck
Whether
before it was cool.
analysis of the stream or any other
That's
theory,
crazy.
Guy, not the doc, but just as himself, on December 14, 2017, went on stream.
The infamous one. Loyal to the land.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. And
A true Sneeko fan.
I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful and stupid fucking mistakes, man. I'm gonna take time off to focus on my family and so I just wanted to let you guys know that. And this is not who I am. It's not what I represent.
An upload of that 2-minute stream has 4 million views. Conversation of the
So he was
dog's
already unfaithful once
infidelity
before?
quickly
Yeah, he was
swept the
unfaithful
internet,
several times in
taking other
2017.
aspects into it, like the fact that he has a child. Quote, "This news has affected me more than I'd like to admit. Not because I am a huge fan of the doc, which I am also his age. I am 36. I have a wife and 2 kids. The thought of having all that threatened due to my stupidity and reckless behavior / decisions
wife still didn't
makes
leave
me
him?
feel sick. I have
See, that's
such
what's the most
sympathy for
that's the
what
most
his
crazy part.
family
Even
and
after
he
all
is going
this,
through,"
she never left him.
unquote. There was also speculation on the unknown length.
If I
of
get
his
cheated on,
hiatus.
we're done.
While some viewers
That's
were in
it. Done
turmoil,
deal.
Berger was celebrating.
Hey, Doc.
Doesn't matter if I'm dating fucking Madison fucking Beer. If she cheats, I'm done.
Well, if you need a place to crash while your wife kicks you out and takes half of everything you own, you can move in with me in the mansion.
Initially, no one knew.
I'd rather
the
actually
depths
be
of Guy's
homeless than to live with
infidelity
Burger
and the
Planet.
possible illegal acts, but there were leaks.
Doc has been unfaithful.
I'm sick of seeing Burger Planet.
Share
Same.
this because I have an account for everyone that's in this fucking room right now. Doc has been unfaithful with at least 4 girls on his wife, and I've kept quiet about it. There's one guy right here. And I've kept this quiet for fucking 2 years.
Didn't Burger's
That
ex-wife
wasn't make
kidnap
it.
him into
Doc's
an
mod that
abandoned
Burger Andy
mall?
was talking to at the bar. Who
I don't
on his
know.
own live stream leaked not only were there 4 women, but also
What did Burger
this
Planet
has
actually do? I mean, he was just harassing people in public, streaming, filming them without their consent, and then when they told him to stop, he would just keep going. That's it.
possibly been going on for 2 years.
So he's just
or since
insufferable, basically.
2015. This was not even the worst of it, but that would not come out until years later.
It is unclear if Doc's wife does know about this specific instance. Even though the timeline matches up that it was all at the same time, it is still unclear if Doc's wife knew about the minor or knew about this specific girl, but she definitely knew about several other women that Doc either linked up with or tried to link up with, because I have seen text messages from his wife to other women calling them whores and being extremely upset with them.
That was Slasher, someone who years later teased at the depths of what the Doc did. For now, speculation around who these other women could have been was constant, where the Doc was still absent. His absence lasted for over a month and entered into 2018. And then finally, on January 19th, he broke his silence.
And we formed a new club. I call it the Champions Club. Doc 2.0. Coming soon. By the way, did I mention my wife's an assassin?
Why is he breathing like that?
Correction.
Champions Club? I still never got that. It's basically just what he calls his fans. Just the Champions Club. That are watching him in the arena.
She's a deadly assassin.
This tweet ends with the date.
Doc sure is
February
freaky.
5th, and as seen in the video, the Doc was
You know
still
he enjoyed
online,
that.
And he
You
did
just
come
know
back
it.
on February 5th to his most viewed stream by a significant margin. It peaked at 363,000 viewers. The following streams, while not as bombastic, still retained impressive viewership. He was now dedicating himself to his stream schedule, continued to develop bits like his RoboDoc model. His wife continued to be interactive on stream and primarily bringing in food, and there was more development to his bits and a continued fleshing out of the character. Even on YouTube, he began uploading condensed versions of his streams. Typically, these contain some form of monologue, update on important information around the Doc, and certainly have gameplay footage with the inclusion of music that is blended well with the gameplay.
Are we having a good time in the arena, baby? Yeah, we are.
This is why he was calling himself Doc 2.0. But even so, a new model only exposes that the prior one was imperfect, and the Doc's largest imperfection at this time was his infidelity, as it was still affecting him, as viewers quickly realized.
GGSNSD, thank you for the $10. It's knock knock. Who's there? The Doc coming into another woman. Thank you for the $10. Manimal, thank you for the $20. Can we have some motherfucking firm handshake? Let's go. Wow! Are you kidding me? Huh? Hey, watch your mouth, huh?
He gets so pressed about it. Like, bro, just be loyal.
Needs to tighten his braces up. Idiot. Get punked, welcome, son of Kong. Thank you for the
I just checked his views. He didn't fall off that much, maybe like 30 to 50K. Still,
right
he
the
is
way I
rapidly
wanna
falling
thank you.
off,
I
and his
have been
viewership is
4
rapidly
different
declining.
women in the last
So
2 months.
eventually,
Life's
he
not
is
happy,
going to
but
be
what
like,
can I say?
you
Keep
know,
being it.
irrelevant.
That was from a
It was starting to happen
compilation
with Mini
uploaded
Life.
just
His
a
views
month
slowly
after the
fell
dog
until he
had come
basically
back.
got none
And
anymore.
while this weakness would always be exposed, his infidelity did not entirely ruin his business. While slow, he was easily regaining his brand-friendly status. He was still constantly invited to early access at Battle Royales, which boosted his numbers. But these were just stepping stones to whatever the next level was.
2 or 3 years, you know, you'd like to work up to that step, whether that's, you know, trying to take the channel to the next level on Twitch currently, or I mean, you know, hearing about how Netflix might, you know, there's those type of adventures. Like, I certainly would want to take it to the TV show series. If there's movie opportunities with the character, I'm open to that.
As a dedicated
Mini Lad
to
hasn't uploaded
achieving
in
this next
a
step
year.
as the
Yeah,
dog
let's hope
was,
he never uploads
his
again.
viewers, particularly the disturbed ones, had their own plans.
Man, I'm just not finishing.
Oh, yeah, when he got swatted. Or not swatted, but someone shot at his house.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta fucking end the, I've got to end the broadcast right now. Someone shot at our house, broke the fucking upstairs window.
All right,
This is the
fellas, just a second. I shall be back. Just a couple seconds. Give me a sec. I shall be back. Oh, wait, you can't even see it. I was blocking him out. Whoops. Oh my god, my mic arm is almost falling. Holy shit. Oh, I just managed to catch it. I just managed to catch it in time. That was scary. Hold on. I shall be back. Alright. Sandra's getting the maid outfit out? No. No, you have sinned. Anyway, I just got me some food. I'm just gonna go out and piss. Then we shall get back to this, alright? I gotta eat while we watch this. Because I'm entertained. I'm actually very entertained by this downfall. Oh, yes. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't had pizza in like 3 months. Because I've been trying to be healthier. So, today, I caved in. Thought it was a pizza day. Now my skin is turning all purple on camera. Hold on. Just a second. Been having way too many issues with this camera. Moreover, the fact that they're so expensive, I'd have to get a new one. Is it Domino's? No, we don't have Domino's nearby. We had one Domino's in Denmark. Well, maybe we have more, but one in Aarhus, which is like one of the bigger cities. I wanted to try it, but then they closed down. It's from a place called Popeyes, like the cartoon, but spelled a little bit differently so they could get away with it. But it is pretty goated.
Someone shot yesterday.
I'm not a big pizza guy, but they do make goated pizzas.
Someone shot yesterday at our fucking house. The second shot, someone shot yesterday at our... Someone shot yesterday at our fucking house. And someone shot again right now and connected with the house upstairs. Right? You're driving by. Right? You pussy!
The doc, in what appears to be the following day, came on stream and lightly addressed the shooting.
Am I going to be talking about anything related to what happened yesterday, today? No. I'm not making a big deal about it. It's being handled. I love being the best. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
According to the San Diego Union Tribune, quote, investigators later determined a BB gun was used in the shootings and suspect those responsible may have fired from a nearby park, Lieutenant Amber Baggs said, unquote. Following this event, there were no more acts of violence against the doc, at least not public or to this degree, and as difficult.
I mean, brave to shoot at his house. No, with a BB gun, knowing, I try to, do any kind of violence to the doc, knowing the man's 6'8" and fucking ripped. All right.
As his stained reputation was to cleanse, by 2019 he was virtually back where he left off.
I'm pretty fortunate. Heading into this year, start of this year, joining a super high-end agency, CAA, and the team there, and my business partners and my management, we're just so dialed in at this point on taking things to the next level and doing it right.
CAA is a rather high-end agency that retains all forms of talent. From models, musicians, actors, they are world-class. And it appears through his meet and greets and other events likely organized through them that they were propelling the doc's career.
And the winner is DrDisrespect.
I love you guys. And
He won
last but not
twice.
least,
I actually didn't know that. I thought he only won once.
It's
crazy.
The mom of our 4.5-year-old sweet daughter who just holds it down. You've got a ball of just.
It's just
energy
sad
that is
to watch now.
indescribable, and I just appreciate you so much, and I love you so much.
Even though there were hiccups, like a short Twitch ban for filming in a bathroom, the doc reprised his role and was once again streamer of the
dipping sauce
year
for the
now
pizza?
for 2019.
There's Bernaise sauce on top
and
of
in
it.
2020, things continued
Which I think is
to
like a
get
Danish
better.
sauce, but it's goated.
Everyone has a dream.
My girlfriend, friend, is also a big Bernaise connoisseur.
And I'm only halfway
We
up.
bonded over that. It was quite sweet.
And I'm not even in shape.
That was from a video announcing the doc's contract with Twitch. The next step up was practically in reach. Even so, the doc was playing with less brand-friendly imagery.
I bought a whole bunch of shungite rocks. Do you know what shungite is? Anybody know what shungite is? It's a 2 billion year old rock stone that protects against frequency.
Sanarix Camille confirmed? No. No. I just said she was my friend.
These and unwanted frequencies that may be traveling in the air. That's my story. I bought a whole bunch of stuff. Put them around the La Casa. Little pyramids.
The doc's sincerity comes into question in this partly because of his sarcastic demeanor to similar things the year prior.
2 commercials already? Wait a minute, this is about aliens though. Let me check it out.
Told to make high medicines by the Star People.
Damn, the Star People? What channel is this?
Have been able to detect a unified field.
Is this the Gaia Network?
Oh wait, I'm still. God damn it! Why do you switch placement, Doc? Stay on the same side. Jesus Christ.
In motion. All motion is expressed in waves. All waves are curved. So where does the straight lines come from to make the platonic solids? There are no straight lines. So when I took the flower of life and opened it properly, I found a whole new wave conjugations that expose the in-between.
I got my crystal right here, too.
The doc in 2020, with the pandemic in full swing, was seeming more sincere with some beliefs. In this stream, he notably mentions conspiracy theorist David Icke.
David Icke. Yes. Alex. Yes. I like him. Even if like it's like it just kind of, you know, all it allows you to do is just sort of like, you know, allows you to step outside of the box just a little bit. Whether some of the stuff is not true or not, whatever. I think the whole goal though is to wake up.
The doc goes on to say
Now, DrDisrespect was at the Emmys? Or wait, just react to him. Yeah, if he was at the Emmys. Pretty sure most of the people there are too old for him, you know? But I do remember he started being very open about his opinions on COVID and stuff like that. You know? Yeah. People were actually speculating that that was the reason behind his ban at the time. It was because of the things he was saying about COVID. Little did they know. And then in like 2023, he started being very open about his transphobic opinions, which was super ironic. But we'll probably get to that in the video, but it's super ironic for so many reasons.
He also bought his book.
I actually bought Mrs. Assassin bought the book, actually, not me.
There was then a tonal shift with the mention of Roblox.
Tomorrow, will you be playing Roblox Hide and Seek Extreme on
with his
stream?
Roblox girlfriend?
Hold on, what's that? Roblox.
Hello, Crash Nation. It's me, Ash, and I'm here with Chris.
Hello.
And today we're playing hide and seek. Yeah, let's throw him a taunt. He has the camera guy, so.
The doc then sits in silence for about 3 minutes before going back to David Icke.
David Icke.
Gotta be back in 10 minutes? No worries. No worries.
I ordered his book too.
Yeah, I want to be it.
No, bad.
Oh, the backyard, the backyard.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who's it?
I appreciate everyone watching today.
Who's it in the backyard? Who is going to be looking?
We'll get.
Like I said, we don't really know.
He knew something was up.
We'll get through this Champions Clip. I know it's a tough. That's
because I don't know this one well.
Life's weird right now.
Oh my gosh!
We'll
I did.
we'll get through this, okay? And
Hey, Christopher.
Dun dun dun! You better not taunt me. How dare you?
Fuck.
Those were the last moments of DrDisrespect's stream. The last moments of DrDisrespect on Twitch, as it soon came out that he was banned. Because that was his final stream, the immediate thought was to analyze every aspect of it to find the source of the ban. Could it be the conspiracy theories or something less obvious? Some attribute the doc's lengthy silence while watching the Roblox video to him reacting to a possible notification of the upcoming ban. But it is also likely that the doc was not in the mindset to stream at that moment, considering his mind was on David Icke, and if he can't recoup his energy and entertain, he will end his streams.
it's like, how do I wake up here? I need to wake up. Like, what's someone make me laugh? Someone get me like fired up. And sometimes it just doesn't happen. And so you just kind of like hit this monotone of like energy, and it's just like, all right, I'm kind of getting close to wrapping this up, you guys.
Right.
Another item that supports the theory that the doc was not reacting to his ban was this interview by the Washington Post. Quote, being flatly denied any connection between that stream and his subsequent removal, he told the Post his comments centered on the current quote-unquote state of the world, including the coronavirus and the protests happening across the country. Unquote. It is also revealed that the doc found out he was banned while watching a friend's stream, noticing, quote, that some of the features normally available to him as a creator were not present. Unquote. This article doesn't just go into Twitch, it also goes into the effects of the ban, because as a result of this, he was also banned on Discord, and there was a belief this would affect his marketability as a whole. Quote, Beam also landed a TV development deal with Skybound Entertainment. Beam said in the interview that plans for the TV show have not been affected by recent events. Skybound Entertainment did not respond to the Post's request for comment. Unquote. Unknown to the public, the reason for this ban is sourced all the way back to 2017 and prior. It is sourced not so much from his infidelity, but because of something known as the Twitch Whispers, a private messaging feature through Twitch, at least private to an extent. What Twitch found was that the doc was messaging a minor and the messages leaned inappropriate and likely illegal. Seeing that the doc was a ticking time bomb, he could no longer be the ostensible face of Twitch. Their contract with him had to be cut short, and for 4 years, this information was kept secret. For 4 long years, the public at large did not know why the doc was banned, and only theories could provide some satisfaction. Even so, Twitch is arguably the most marketable streaming platform. Relative to platforms like YouTube or Kick, it not only has a legacy as the streaming platform, it is known for adhering to strict guidelines. While the
crazy part is, Doc was like the face of Twitch for a while. The face of Twitch, one of the biggest streamers. And he was just randomly banned and nobody knew why for 4 full years. And even after coming over to YouTube, he was cracking top 10 every single time. Like, he was like one of the biggest streamers just behind like iShowSpeed all the time. It was crazy.
These sometimes seem to have a bias to them. Their iron fist helps them to keep a clean image. It helps them get better ads, which extend to their streamers. And so for DrDisrespect to be banned on the most marketable platform meant that his image existed outside of the space. And so just the ban was a drastic hit on his image. This was extremely important to the Doc's carefully crafted brand that at this point had a team behind it. One that was trying its damnedest to help him recover from this in the same way he recovered from his cheating scandal. But this would not be overcome. The conversation around the Doc continued to lean towards theories around his ban. Slasher, a person known for the leaking of information, the day the Doc was banned tweeted, quote, "Look, for several hours now, I have been told from credible sources the reason DrDisrespect has been banned. However, due to the importance and sensitivity around the subject, I have refrained from going on it. I don't feel comfortable with it currently." Unquote. This was a terrible move on Slasher's part. One that was likely meant to garner interest to be able to publish his findings through a credible publication to protect himself from a lawsuit. In reality, it just brought frustration from a heavily curious internet mob. And to that, he would greatly regret this tweet as it became memed to no end. Wherever he went, this tweet and or just the claim of knowing why the Doc was banned was sure to follow him. Also being discussed were theories around what the Doc's next move could be. The Doc, through this tweet, reaffirmed that he would be coming back.
You can never take away.
This song goes hard.
In August, viewers found that the Doc had activated the membership option on his YouTube. It was only a few days later that the Doc was officially back streaming on YouTube. This stream opened to a whopping 320,000 live concurrent viewers, and played about 5 minutes of footage hyping up his return. By the time the stream had transitioned to him addressing his audience, another 100,000 people had joined in. His live concurrent viewer count climbed to around 500,000, and at some point, the Doc addresses the Twitch ban.
Why did you get banned? Guess what? I want you to look me in my fucking eyes when I say this. Okay? You're not looking me in my eyes here. Hold on. I really want you to look me in my eyes. Okay?
Does he have an extra pair on?
I want you to look me in my eyes when I say this. We still have no idea. And I'm going to tell you this right now. As far as I'm concerned, we didn't do anything to warrant a ban, let alone how they went about banning us. No communication before, no reaching out, nothing. Boom. There's big money involved. So let the legal professionals do what they need to do.
The first step to restoring his career would be to get back on Twitch. This would...
Alright, gonna go wash my hands and then we'll watch the rest. There we go. I miss memes, mommy. Look, we're memeing on the Doc. Alright? Can we get memes, mommy? No. Stop. No when you say mommy. Alright? I'm gonna ban you.
Would be their blessing and would place him back on the path he was on. Because no matter how successful the Doc was, no matter what celebrity or athlete the Doc played with, this was always a barrier that had quite literally cut his revenue.
I make probably a quarter of what I was making on Twitch. A year later from being banned from the platform, well, you know, A lot of people think, hey, Doc, you did good. You're incredible. Listen, we've certainly tried to maximize the most of what we have to work with. So our ultimate bigger building out of the umbrella and the Doc universe and everything, whether it's obvious or not, the blacklisting, the shadow banning, it's happening. And as well as you think we're doing, and I think we're doing well enough. I'll tell you, man, it's been extremely disheartening. It's been a roller coaster of emotion, and it's absolutely fucking sucks. And to end off my little discussion here, but a lot of people ask me, do you know the reason? Yeah, I do know the reason why now. I've known for months now the reason why. And I'll just say this right now, champs. There's a reason why we're suing the fuck out of them.
The Doc in the past has talked about how much anxiety this ban has brought on. That and an understanding of how untouchable from a company's standpoint he's become. For that reason, this lawsuit against Twitch serves multiple purposes. Even if it won't allow him back on the platform, it could clear his name to some degree if he wins. If it is found that Twitch was negligent in their decision, he could appear more appetizing to the companies that have been ignoring him. To that, on March 10th, 2022, the Doc tweeted out that the lawsuit had been settled with the cryptic line, quote, "No party admits to any wrongdoing," unquote. Additionally, the Doc makes it clear that he will not be returning to Twitch. While it was later revealed that he was able to get his contract paid in full, the other purpose of the lawsuit was not realized. He was not able to clear his name entirely and was not able to get back on the path he was on. But he did work with what he had and delved into other projects.
This will be...
He was still one of the biggest YouTube streamers.
This will be the last sneak peek.
Obviously, it would have been bigger if he was never banned on Twitch, but he was still playing a hell of views
You know what one of the
on
biggest
YouTube.
draws for me with video games? You know, there's this level of intensity built within the narrative of the competition. And I think that's just so important in video games. And I feel like there's not enough doing that.
This was a stream in August 2021, where the Doc was expressing his ambitions, sharing sneak peeks of his upcoming projects by showing off concept art. By the text attached to the bottom of the art, one can come to the conclusion that this was an extraction-type game, like that of an Escape from Tarkov, but less grounded in reality. Though his ambition finally formed into something, no one truly knew how much of a role or even what role Doc was to play in creating this game. It was 4 months later that the Midnight Society website launched with the same concept art that Doc teased at. And at the bottom of the screen was Doc as the co-founder. This was updated the following day with the additional text, quote, "6'8" visionary," unquote. This confirms that he was not just on board in this project for the singular game or just an advisor or the like. He was integral to the studio. And with his persona, the Doc, instead of Guy Beam, tied to the studio would be its marketing force.
Listen, in regards to NFTs, you don't have to have NFTs to play the game.
Oh god, the
It doesn't
NFT
change your
shit.
experience of the game once it releases, and it'll continue to be free to play, right? You can't buy your way to win. However, for those of you who want to get more involved, there are ways to do so involving NFTs.
The chat's reaction was mixed when talking about non-fungible tokens mixed into the game, but the Doc was seemingly sold on including them. Quote, "Imagine trying to extract with an item you discovered worth $100,000 on the chain. Think about entertainment value as a viewer, let alone player. A new PvP experience is upon us," unquote. While the Doc does have unique ideas, the view on NFTs, largely due to the environment of fraudsters they come with, mixed in with a strange culture, does not make for an overall appealing aspect of the game. But then again, another reason for its inclusion is to fund the game.
This is no quick cash grab. We're not interested in it. It's pretty obvious what the message is and our intention behind it. You think I'm interested in a cash grab of we are going to go out and raise 50 to 100 million.
This was his project, likely done in replacement of a would-be television show or other form of traditional media. But the Doc, keeping his head down, mostly avoiding controversy, was working to some benefit. In particular, he had an appeal to more athletic gamers, or at least those interested in sports. That's why he continued to excel with sponsors related to sports, or actually just in them. Here he announced the 49ers picks, a football team that the Doc was allegedly a lifelong fan of, which works perfectly because the team and the Doc share the same trademark red color. He even did a promotional video where he threw a football over 60 yards.
Hey Doc, I want to let you know, that 62-yard ball that got caught high. George Kittle caught that thing high from training camp. So let's say that at least goes another 3-4 yards.
Smoking a cigar inside.
66-yard huck. DrDisrespect San Francisco 49er camp. Did you see that shit?
The Doc continued to promote all things masculine, even being the face of a different, albeit smaller project.
How can one person win so much?
I'm a 6'8" powerhouse.
This bourbon reportedly sold out in 4 hours. He was still holding this balance between carrying this
that just
persona,
shows what
but
a
also being
powerhouse
in on the joke.
name
Although
the
virtually
Doc
every
was.
entertainer plays a character that is some variation of their natural self, it is hard to find anyone that does it more intensely than the Doc. And for that reason, any information about Guy Beam greatly affects how the character is viewed. And Guy's imperfection was more than a flaw. It was a potential crime that the elements of which were going to come out. Just not from Slasher, who teased heavily of it in the past.
For several months now, I've been told from credible sources the reason that DrDisrespect has been banned. However, due to the importance and the sensitivity around the subject, I have refrained from responding or telling anyone.
You are gonna get so much hate. Like, like, do you jerk
Fine,
off to
mate.
this? Like, what do you mean, dude? People are gonna be so mad at you.
The combination of Slasher withholding this important information while simultaneously coming on live streams when the only value he held was through this information was infuriating to many, and that did take its toll.
I ruined my reputation and essentially my career because of this tweet, and that put me into extreme depression and was one of the most significant reasons I left the internet for basically 2.5 years and I did not tweet.
That clip was Slasher reflecting on the backlash he received after the information about the Doc and his messaging a minor had come out.
My memory is really...
But also, like, I mean, if you know the reason, I know you can't disclose it, but then why say it? Why say, I know the reason, but I can't tell you? It just feels like you're poking fun at all the people, dangling it in front of their face. I know the reason, but you're not getting it. Like, of course people are going to be upset, man. Maybe just stay quiet if you can't say why he was banned, you know?
Really bad, because this was like 2 years ago, and I was in Outpost buying a minicopter, and I remember someone saying, DrDisrespect got banned from Twitch because he was messaging underage girls on Twitch.
Why he said that?
Wait, what?
That's not it.
We're about to learn all about the DMCA process now.
That's what I'm saying. What I heard in Rust.
Did he say that?
Fiji water.
Why did he say
and
that?
Red Bull.
Am I not allowed to say what I heard in Rust?
While this does get the allegation correct, it was posed in the form of a rumor, and while it did get some traction, it did not compare to this tweet. Not from Slasher, but from Cody Connors, an ex-employee at Twitch, or rather, former head of partnerships of Twitch, that on June 21st, 2024 stated, quote, he got banned because got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text. Case closed, gang. Unquote.
I'm back. What up,
This
Glass?
tweet finally activated the second, potentially final stage of the poison Guy consumed in around 2017.
What did I
Only
miss?
now was
He started a game company. Got backlash because of NFTs. Yeah. Came back to streaming on YouTube after the ban, but didn't get paid nearly enough. He knew about the ban, couldn't disclose anything. He signed an NDA to not say anything about it, and all parties must stay quiet about it. Said that he had settled with Twitch, but had no intention of going back to them. They talk about the diddling accusations yet? That's what they're getting to.
Bound to lose everything.
So strap in.
There was some delay as viewers burned with Slasher's withholding of information, knew the attention could be usurped by...
Yeah, basically. Cody Connors tweeted this on June 21st last year.
Case closed, gang. Unquote. This tweet finally...
And he's a former employee of Twitch.
...activated the second, potentially final stage of the poison Guy consumed in around 2017. Only now was he bound to lose everything. There was some delay as viewers burned with Slasher's withholding of information, knew the attention could be usurped by
I
exposing...
thought this video was just about the diddling accusations. No, this covers everything. From the start to the end of Doc's career.
Why? Whether true or not. This uncertainty was sourced from Cody's tweet the year prior, stating that he would release the reason why if all 3 of his band's shows sold out. This happened not once, but twice, the second time mentioning Slasher by name. But then there was the corroboration. While there were ethical concerns like wanting to keep the victim anonymous and a fear of any leaks potentially leading back to the victim, the major reason no one wanted to come forward with the information was a fear of a lawsuit. But with Cody taking the brunt of the responsibility, several other people began backing Cody, including Slasher, though he did it rather cryptically. Bloomberg a few days later reported, quote, "The reason for his banishment from Twitch were never given, but 3 people with knowledge of the matter said
Are you turning this into a video? No.
He exchanged
This is just a stream
sexually explicit
exclusive.
messages with a minor through the service's direct chat feature. He also asked the minor about her plans at the TwitchCon convention. According to 2 of the people who asked not to be identified discussing such a sensitive matter, a complaint was later filed with Twitch through its reporting system, the 2 said, unquote. Though there was no comment from the doc through publications like these, he did comment on Jake Lucky's quote tweet of Cody Connor.
Just to be clear, that was a Bloomberg article. Bloomberg is like one of the biggest like newsletters.
Stating, quote, "Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged and they paid out the whole contract." Unquote. This was a grand misplay. Though the doc was trying to use legalese to promote that a court didn't find these happenings as
no wrongdoing was acknowledged is so legalese and makes you look super guilty. The more human response would be, no, I didn't do that shit. Not, no wrongdoing was acknowledged. You know?
The standard reader doesn't care. The only appeasement would be a flat-out denial, and this was not that. Then, on June 22nd, the doc stated, quote, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday." Unquote. The doc was back streaming, playing the recently released Elden Ring DLC.
For those that are looking for me to expand on this weekend, not gonna. I already said what I needed to say.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I don't give a fuck about this guy.
Oh, you got him.
Woo! Easy! Third try? Third try, champ? What about quest lines? I know, but you know
This.
how we you know how we run things here.
And people are speculating this is the
doc
exact
sits
moment
in
he found
silence
out.
For nearly a minute,
He was
only
fired
breathing heavily
from
within
Midnight
that
Society.
time. He then starts calling out donations as a
Because this was
streamer.
around the time where Midnight Society, his game studio, tweeted that they were letting him go. So people are speculating this is the moment where he read it because his whole demeanor changes throughout the rest of the stream. What are the allegations exactly? Cody Connors, an ex-Twitch employee, tweeted out he got banned because he was sexting a minor through Twitch Whispers, which was like the Twitch DM system. Which is a heavy accusation. And then Doc said no wrongdoing was acknowledged, which is very legalese and doesn't make you look good. And then this stream, you know, he was trying to say, I'm not going to address it any further. I've said everything that needs to be said. And then Midnight Society tweets that they're going to let him go, and people are speculating this is the moment he found out about that. You can see he looks down at his phone, and his whole
The doc
demeanor
sits in
changes.
silence for nearly a minute, only breathing heavily within that time. He then starts calling out donations as a streamer would.
Thank you for the 5. How we feeling, Doc? Says Roy. I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little fatigued.
Which is very different from the rest of the stream where he was high octane, high energy, and maybe he was just like distraught by the, you know, mental distress that is Elden Ring. But the fact that he within 1 second changed from his usual tough guy persona to being tired and fatigued and quiet, pacing around aimlessly, having like mouth tics. Something fishy was going on, it seemed.
Feeling a little fatigued. We came in here, champs. We came in here. High energy. High energy. But I'm telling you, man, I'm just feeling fatigued. When shit like this happens over the weekend and it just kind of It's like how many times can I I don't like I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I've expressed that over the years, champs. It's just gotten, I don't know, like it's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me. It's being drained out of my family and I. I did have a sort of a planned vacation coming up, and I think I might just extend that starting now. It's time to drive into the sunset, says Swervin. Oof, man, I like your style.
Yeah, I don't know if he shows this, but then he starts talking about like maybe retiring from streaming altogether. Just very weird that right at this moment he decides to talk about, oh, I might retire and remove myself from Midnight Society, probably to get ahead, being like, you can't fire me, I quit. Just very weird when he came into the stream being like, not going to address this any further, fuck these people, I'm going to keep going as I normally do. And then his whole demeanor just changes. Just like that. Very weird. Very weird. It's obvious he saw something he didn't like and thought he was 2 steps ahead.
It might be time to drive in the sunset, champs.
It was this that possibly changed the Doc's demeanor on stream. As the day of, Midnight Society tweeted, quote, on Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka DrDisrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we need to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately.
Remember, he's the co-founder, and they are terminating their relationship with him. That's how bad it was.
Unquote. The Doc's own studio separating themselves from a founder and their, in essence, marketing campaign was a massive deal.
Welcome back.
The Doc was undoubtedly a core component of not just the studio, but also aspects within the game that teased gameplay that was certainly in his style. From these snapshots, the Doc's influence is clear. The towering buildings as seen in the background of his streams, the keynotes of Red. This is to say that his removal was expensive in the sense of potential in the lost promotion, and also expensive in what they may have to
Can I send you a YouTube URL of a video I made for you? Yeah, I think it should be good to go in the chat.
Work.
You can just
if
send it.
If they're willing to burn
we'll watch
money
it
to
afterwards.
detach themselves from him, then the lesser involved sponsors would follow suit. Quote, DigiDay has since reached out to Beam's other sponsors, Aces, Gillette, Mountain Dew, and San Francisco 49ers for their response and intentions regarding the situation. An internal representative of Mountain Dew confirmed to DigiDay that the brand no longer works with Beam and hasn't in some time. Meanwhile, a 49ers spokesperson said, we take these developments seriously and will not be working with him going forward. A Gillette representative told DigiDay that the brand has not had a relationship with Beam for several years. Chances are the creator's other sponsors will follow suit, unquote. And indeed they did. The Doc, on June 25th, a day after detaching from Midnight Society, came back with a statement. Quote, let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real.
This is the infamous tweet that got like 200 million views, which is wild.
That I can be upfront about. And I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. Were there Twitch Whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intention behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that
I never met the individual just doesn't mean shit. Because you could say, oh, I never met the individual because I didn't want to. But we don't know if that was Doc's decision or if the minor became uncomfortable. You know, maybe she was the one to blow things off and was like, nope, I don't feel comfortable doing this. Goodbye.
Case was resolved.
There you go. I don't see anything. Is it hidden? Shouldn't be. Weird.
By settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Unquote. The Doc goes on to say he is taking responsibility for his actions, and then states, quote, I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. fuck that. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders." Unquote. This reads as a more genuine, less public relations infected statement, and an honest one, which was a problem. Whether through anxiety, anger, or something similar, the doc fully admitted to talking inappropriately to a minor. Even without the messages or no criminal charges being brought forward, this acknowledgement is disturbing enough. This was the proverbial nail in the coffin. This tweet was later revised to remove the word minor, but then revised once more to re-include it as people.
And yet people try to say he isn't
the
guilty.
statement was later deleted altogether. But the doc also stated he did plan on coming back, and if he was not done, then neither was the chaos. The falling of these dominoes were getting larger and hitting harder. In late June, Liana Love tweeted, quote, "During that time in 2017 when he was cheating on his wife with not only me, a trans sex worker, but also another woman, and texting a minor, he was also exploiting me by making me give him cam shows with the promise of partnership. After the cam shows, he went ahead and blocked me."
Which is so ironic because he's complaining about pronouns in games all the time. Yeah, one of the people he cheated on his wife with was a trans sex worker.
Liana's evidence is through a video attached to this post showing messages with the doc through Twitter and later Snapchat. Some read, quote, "Nice. I feel like releasing one now. Yummy. Should I let it go or hold on? I mean, I'm gripping now. Boom." Unquote. The doc
He
had
was
become
gooning
so
before it was even cool.
untouchable that now even his streamer friends had come out against him.
Seeing everything on Twitter, and I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that, you know, he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, you know. And look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable. It's unacceptable, right? Can't support it. I can't defend it. And look, the boys and I are torn up over it too, man, because we played a lot of games with the guy.
Is that the link on Insta? Got it.
A little weird, but
got it.
What can you
We
do?
shall watch it after this.
So I just wanted to update
There's like
you
10
guys
minutes
on-
left.
on
We'll
my
watch it
thoughts
afterwards.
and how I'm feeling.
If he knew that was a minor and those were the messages being sent, I cannot support that.
Typically, when a creator alienates an audience with a partisan belief, they reinforce their standing with a different audience. But talking inappropriately to a minor is a bipartisan issue. Even so, the doc did try to get his feet
It's 14
wet.
seconds?
He tried
Great.
to reframe the character with
I'll
a
be looking
tweet
forward
that
to it.
broke his month-long silence. One that shows he is playing chess and that his opposition is playing checkers.
Of course, because checkers is easier for kids to play.
The reframing comes from his replies found below. Responding to a user that asked if he was playing with a minor in the photo, the doc responded, quote, "Good one, she/her. The internet will never fix your real threat, depression," unquote. The doc makes it a point to bring up the pronouns in their bio and associates it with depression. A core piece of the doc was to trash talk, but to not get personal. Being that this and other replies ratio his own tweets show that this experimentation to appeal to partisan beliefs shows many things. It shows that this experimentation was a failure. It shows how disliked he has become, and why the character does not work when there is such a grievous flaw. On August 14th, he tweeted that he enjoys this vacation too much right now, but will be back soon. Soon in this context was a little over 3 weeks, as on September 6, 2024, the doc was back with a stream titled The Truth. After over 20 minutes of wait that included his lengthy intro and a game of Wordle, he was finally addressing his audience.
I guess since
I remember watching this live and just being like, come on, Doc. We know you're just trying to get viewers by hyping it up and dragging it out and not getting to the point. Just get to it already. People want to know. All right? Doesn't make you look very good that you want to hype this up to get as many viewers as possible.
Missed the point with my personal statement. Maybe it's time to tell my side of the story.
The doc opens by talking about reapplying for his monetization on YouTube and then delves into the previous lawsuit with Twitch and how Cody Connors avoided the confidentiality that came with the settlement.
Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me.
The doc harps on about Cody Connors and the semantics around what was said instead of adding any clarifications.
Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it.
What kind of argument is that? Like, oh yeah, I may have admitted I sexted a minor, but I only did that to bait the journalists so that they talk about it. And look, they did. Ha, gotcha. It's like, yeah, if you admit to doing something, they're going to report on that. You say you texted a minor, they're going to report that you texted a minor. Duh.
And boy, oh boy, did they ever.
They're just going off of facts. And if you say something, they assume it's facts. They take your word for it, so they run with it. If you really have to lie about being a pedophile to get attention, you're a fucking dumbass. All right, that's on you.
Yamps. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
This was a phenomenally...
Using the age of consent as an does not make you look good, all right? It does not.
...art to the doc's defense, primarily because...
Especially since he doesn't want to say the age of the person. Like, if they're of legal age, maybe just say the age of the person?
He had over a month to formulate this response with his team, and this is the best they can represent this situation. Not just by not clarifying his side of the messages as the confidentiality agreement was broken, but also deflecting to Cody Connors and how he went above and beyond to report the Twitch whispers. Additionally, the doc fails to name these journalists directly, but is likely referencing the Bloomberg article because they use the word explicit.
Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And two, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. I even used the word inappropriate, purposely. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place.
Through the very little the doc is saying, it can be extrapolated that the messages were not graphic, but he does not deny that they were not of a sexual nature. But that nature is, quote-unquote, mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes. This is why the messages are where the mystery has moved on to.
But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. He had it out for the two-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't.
Then why didn't he show the messages and show the full context? Why is he gatekeeping the context and hiding it and keeping it to himself? If he knows the context wasn't bad, then show the context. Reveal it. But you're too much of a pussy to do it. So he's clearly hiding something.
This LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh?
The doc points out how the director was on vacation and did not have access to the work computer and had to rely on what the analyst sent. The doc also explains the NCMEC, or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, was notified.
Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of
the fact that he does this response in character is so fucking funny, but also so fucking sad. The fact that you can't break character to address serious accusations says so much about you, man. You can do it for the cheating, probably because his wife forced him to, but you can't do it for these extremely serious accusations, all right? He's trying to keep up the tough guy persona, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. The cracks are slipping.
Exchange were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
The doc states that
crashing
Twitch
out.
did not look into the jurisdiction of where the individual lived, which implies the state that they lived in has age of consent laws capped under 18, perhaps 17 or even 16. But failing to clarify the age makes the latter two ages more likely. In failing to verify such information, Twitch's escalation to the SCMEC could have been pointless because the individual could have been of legal age. The legality is perhaps what the
Teachers,
dog
when
is
the
relying
students
on.
don't do their
More
homework.
retelling of events can be that
The
dog
homework in this
messaged a
case being
human of
sending
legal age.
inappropriate
Another
messages to
retelling could
Doc.
be that the Doc, a man now in his 40s who has a wife and a child, sometime in the past 5 years, sent messages of a sexual, non-explicit nature to someone who could have been a minimum of 16 years old. One sounds much better than the other, but the doc only provides enough information to justify the former explanation, and to that, he admits the Twitch whispers looked bad.
And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not denying that to all of you out there. It looks bad. I have no way of knowing if the Twitch user thought our exchange of whispers was inappropriate. If it was, I apologize.
And the response...
Ah, yeah, the classic. If I did anything wrong, I apologize. I didn't know. Brother, you should know if your texts with a minor turn inappropriate. Like, come on, you were 35 years old.
The doc both failed to state the person's age and provide the messages, though viewers did try to get it out of him.
People want show the message, release the messages, show the messages. What are we in second grade?
Though some did buy.
Homie takes 10 fucking years, or what feels like 10 years, to think of a good comeback. And all he could muster up was, what are we in second grade? Worst choice of words you could have possibly chosen. My God.
By the doc's framing of events, many were unhappy with his defense.
And I understand that he feels the need to defend himself. I know a lot of people are coming at him. And I know his premise and what he's dying on is that what he did was not illegal. And look, I get that. But at the end of the day, you messaged a minor and it was inappropriate. For me, this is not about legality.
Things will not be absolved for the doc until there is clarity. Clarity in how old the person actually was. His dancing around facts did manage to convince some of his audience, but even so, his reputation is now tattered. The events sourced from around 2017 have slowly but progressively and painstakingly destroyed Guy's dreams. Every step of the way, he has...
2017 was the year where he got freaky. He went wild. Cheating with allegedly 4 different women. We know of 2 of them. Well, 3 technically. We know of the minor, alright? We know of the trans sex worker. And we know of that girl, Cray. That's 3 of them. And then there was possibly 1 more, which wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, if he went for 3, I mean, might as well go for 1 more. I mean, he calls himself the 2-time, but really he's the 4-time. The 4-time cheater.
has tried to fight his sour reputation and tempered his ambitions. From his high popularity in terms of acceptance, he was the quote-unquote face of Twitch. He was inches away from developing a TV series around the doc, but that quickly died. He settled on making a game, and that too, after years of commitment and work, was ripped away from his claws. He has been stripped and destroyed. It is unknown what his future entails, but it is certain that his previous goals, that were so close, so tangible, will now only remain in a haunting memory. Because the character DrDisrespect, along with his ambitions, have died.
Yep. I wonder how long he's going to keep going for. Because eventually you got to give up, right? Mini lad learned to give up eventually. You know. It's like, when do you realize it's time to retire, bro? You've talked about it. And your viewership is only going down. Sure, you're still pulling good views, but it is going down and down and down rapidly. So eventually you're going to fall off completely and be irrelevant. Why not stop and leave it on a good note? Or, well, not a good note, but the best note that you can. It's weird, man. It's fucking weird. So I wonder how long he's going to keep this up for. and keep doing this shit. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Anyway, there was a video somebody sent to me.
Wow.
All right. This is by Piment. It's just called Sander. It's unlisted. Let's have a look.
Wow.
Want to show you something cool? That's me.
Slasher, though he did it rather cryptically. Bloomberg, a few days later, reported, quote, the reason for his...
Let's go! You subbed! Finally, someone fucking subbed. Actually, you guys know I was supposed to... Oh my god, my lighting went all shit again. You're back again. Welcome back, Glass. Nah, it'll do. Is the documentary done? It is indeed. It is indeed. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Is technically, I know... Oh. I know I'm supposed to shave my head. If you guys seen the wheel spin stream, the light you laugh, you spin the wheel. Technically, I'm supposed to shave my head because it landed on the wheel. However, there was one more thing that it landed on the wheel, which was everyone watching has to subscribe. Now, I have looked at my analytics. All right, don't think I don't check up on that shit, okay? And look at this. Look at this, okay? Also, some 55 to 64-year-olds watch me. Fucking why? Why? If you're even over the age of 25, why are you watching me? Like, 25 to 34 is already like, okay, wild. I didn't expect that. 35 to 44, that's like, what? Why the hell is anyone watching me at that age? Then you get up to the... Fucking why? Why? USA #1 country? It's always like that. Anyway, the point being, you see this right here. Subscribed? 17% subscribed. That's low. That's embarrassingly low. 6.9% female. Let's go. No non-binaries though. Damn. But 17% is embarrassing. Okay? So clearly, most of the people watching did not subscribe. That's just a fact. So, scam for scam. You guys didn't want to subscribe. I don't want to shave my head. All right? The viewership's going up. I don't want to ruin it. Because last time I shaved my head off, my head off, Jesus Christ. Last time I shaved my head and shaved my hair off, my viewership dropped. And I know it's going to do it again. Scammed her. You scam me first, I scam you. It's the way it goes. Scam for scam. Fair game. You know? You could have just subscribed. People could have just subscribed. You know? But I'll make a deal. All right? I'll make a deal. To anyone watching, obviously we can't get it to 100% subscribed. But if we can, before March is over, get it to at least 50% subbed, then I will do it. Then I will do it. But only if you can get it up to at least 50% subscribed. Okay? Only if you can do that. Then I will shave my hair off. Okay? But only if you can do that. I think that's fair. Fair game. Then we're even. Your viewership hinges on your follicles? Literally, yes. Once my hair grew back and I started styling it and doing my hair and I lost all the weight, my viewership just went up. Like, I know being attractive gets you more views. There's a lot of really good looking people at the top of YouTube. But goddamn, I'm literally dependent on my looks. I'm literally dependent on it. The same way that I've seen a lot of people be like if they watch like Hassan or Pokimane or something, they're like, yeah, I don't really care about the content. I just want to stare at them because I think they're attractive. It's literally it. So, and I can't make good content. We all know this. All right. All I know how to do is yoink shit from other creators. So, I gotta compensate somehow. Can you do a looks maxing tutorial? Here's what you do. is eat a trend sandwich every single day to start off. Start mewing 10,000 hours a day. Okay? Have a chussy like me, all right? Because you're able to, even though people make fun of you for it, you're able to get a lot of mileage off of it. And so it becomes such a big part of your brand that it becomes iconic, right? And then, and this one's actually genuine, start doing your hair. Literally, when I have my hair down, I look like fucking 2010 Justin Bieber. When I started doing my hair, it was a game changer, all right? And it will be for you as well. Trust. Spend 5 to 10 extra minutes a day. I literally have a hair tutorial on my channel, all right? It takes like 5 to 10 minutes a day. You know? Start doing that. Spend 5 to 10 extra minutes a day. Also start doing skincare, all right? Low-key goated. And you'll go far. I promise you will. It is a game changer. But the most important part is the trend and the mewing. That should be your priority, all right? Sanders Guide to Anything. Lesson 1, copy Ludwig. Lesson 2, profit. Well, still waiting on the profit. Except when I gamble, which I did start doing because I saw Ludwig gamble on stream back in like 2019. So, that gets you profit. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Don't gamble. But if you win, you know, gotta make money somehow. All right? Good side hustle. Actually, that's the main hustle. And my job is just like the side hustle, you know. Just to earn a little bit extra. But the gambling is where the real profit is. But anyway, holy shit, we've been streaming for a while. Drunk driving stream when? Eventually. Right now, we'll see. We'll see. Not right now, but soon, hopefully. Hopefully. The day shall come when you least expect it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this stream. We've done a lot of cool stuff. Breaking every YouTube rule in one video. Speedrunning the end of my career. That would actually be a banger final video. All right. If I like know the day I'm going to die, I will make sure to speedrun the end of my channel right before then, to make sure I go out with a bang for my final video. You know? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a good plan. Anyway, have a great night, YouTube, mate. Thank you for stopping by. And I shall see you all for a video tomorrow, and then a stream. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after. I don't know. We'll see about it. We'll see when I can stream again. But regardless, video tomorrow, and yeah. Go have yourselves a good rest of your day. Goodbye now.